Friday night at just before 11 p.m. Central Time in Des Moines, Iowa. Where are you from? What time is it for you? It's a late party. Oh yeah, I mean, this is my scheduled stream time, but it's still pretty late. I sometimes wish I'd come in early, but that's just me doing my thing. Anyways, we had a great afternoon stream. 44,000 people this afternoon in just 2 hours, guys. YouTube, we are crushing it right now. Hopefully this stream's good. But, you know, whatever, dude. Friday afternoon, 44,000 views in 2 hours. Insane numbers. Huge, massive, total domination. And we also had like 12 or 13,000 on TikTok. Something like that. Insane. We do huge numbers around here, guys. Tell me what we should do first. Gentle Jake's here from Australia with a $3 says, are you able to... I don't know that song, man. Kev also with a 2 wasn't here, and we got to thank Heavy D Dennis Parker, who gave me $100 in the nightclub meeting earlier. If you aren't a part of the members only YouTube members only section, night after night we gather united as one. Are you united? Join the nightclub. It's only $3. Dude, I do so much streaming there. I always seem to go for 2 hours. We went on a walk. We had a big talk. There's a lot going on here. Who knows what's gonna happen, man? My hair's all frizzed because it's all wet outside. Wet and sticky. Like a party. All right, guys, tell me what we should start with. It's 11:11. I'm gonna start TikTok up. Tell me where we're going. Let me know. I love you guys. Join the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, go join my Discord. It's 11 p.m. Central Time in Des Moines, Iowa. You want me to start with War Pigs? That's not a bad suggestion. I feel like we just did that, but I love it. You know, who cares, right? Bangers only. Maybe. Let me double check. Let me know how it looks and sounds, everybody. What's up? It's Friday late night. We're going to be here for at least 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours of partying. Let me know if you like the sound, if you like the look, if you think we're doing well. Let me know. Tell me how the business is. Double tap the screen. We're here to dominate. I'm the king of cyberpunk. Man, this afternoon was epic. 350 subs, 44,000 views on YouTube. Huge stream. 600 thumbs up, I think it was. Yeah, dude, insane. In just 2 hours, we dominated. We haven't had a stream like that in at least a month. It was a dry month, but we're back to where we dominate, guys. So thank you. Love it. Let me know. Let's see. War Pigs was one suggestion. What should we play first? Ain't Talking About Love. I love that. Anybody want to throw me a super chat and tell me where to go? No, you're not going to talk about politics or you're going to get kicked out. Sorry, person. No one cares about anyone on any side of the earth. We're all one. We don't care about politics around here. One nation of domination. One nation of domination. One nation of donation. Donation and domination are the only nations we care about here, and they happen to be one place. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join my Discord. Join my YouTube. Subscribe, follow, share, heart the screen. The Cyberpunk King is here to dominate. That's right. That's right. That's right. Should we do Ain't Talking About Love? I like that idea. All right. All right, guys. Here we are. Happy Friday. We beat the week. Let's dominate the weekend. Stretch it out. I hope you are stretching your legs, stretching your arms. Stretch out the weekend. Best weekend of your lives. Holy cow. Friday has already been the best day in a long, long time for me. I am so thankful for that. We love you all. Thank you so much again. It is insane. Let's just keep growing and growing. Are we going to it's halfway through the year, by the way. I didn't realize that till earlier, right? June. June means we're halfway done with the year. Am I going to end 2026 with 100,000 subs on YouTube or not? That's the big ongoing thing, man. 58,000. All right. So it's been said. Are we talking about love? Probably not. Let me know how it looks and sounds. Let's start with some Van Halen. What do you guys think? Regal Sandwich with a $5 super chat says, my love is rotten to the core. Ain't talking about love. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. Double tap the screen. We love Van Halen. Let's go. All right. We're going to do Ain't Talking About Love first. You guys know how this place works, right? Everything's made from scratch. Double tap the screen. The king of cyberpunk is here. We're going to dominate. We're here to take over the world. Double tap. Coming up hardest. Tell me you're alive. Let's go. We're going to start with this. So the suggestion was, ain't talking about love. You want me to do some Van Halen? Double tap the screen. Everything's made from scratch. Gentle Jake just gave 15 Australian dollars, says, let's vibe. Do I know any Everlast? I could not name one song or anything to do with that, no. Love you, Gentle Jake. Throw the suggestions in the Discord. Join my Discord. Do it. It's only like 2 days old. It's not even, and it's pretty popular. There's a spot to suggest songs. There's a spot to share your favorite songs. There's a spot to share your fuzzy pets, your cute pets. There's a spot for everyone. Double tap the screen. Subscribe, share, follow. Let's go. Let's go. 44,000 views on YouTube this afternoon in just 2 hours, guys. Huge, huge stream. Heck yeah. And we did like 15,000 or something on TikTok. Double tap the screen, TikTok. You ready? We're not talking about love around here. No way. No way, man. No way. Run to the core. Everything's made from scratch, guys. All right, we're gonna do some Van Halen, but done way cyberpunk. I am the king of cyberpunk, like no one in the world. All right, you're gonna want to follow me, okay? I am a live looper. We don't use backing tracks. Everything's made from scratch. We're here to take over the world. Oh yeah, and we're not talking about love. No. We can. We love everyone, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? David Lee Roth. Lee Roth, are you a Roth? I don't know. Double tap the screen and subscribe, okay? Follow, share, give me some diamonds, give me some love, all right? Let's take it over. Let's keep growing and growing, man. Still, like I said, best stream we've had in a while, man, in about a month. 44,000 views in 2 hours on YouTube. Yes, that's the vibe, guys. Let's go. Can we get to 100,000 subs by the end of the year? We're 6 months in. We've got like, I think, 30,000 subscribers in this year. We've gotten 25,000 subs in the past 90 days, okay? So, can we get to 100,000 on YouTube? It's going to be a heck of a run. I have no idea. But I'm here to grind. Are you guys? Let's go. Oh, yeah. All right. Everything's made from scratch. You know my version ain't talking about love? Anybody been here before? I'll show you just on the piano alone. Are you guys ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, but we're gonna make this thing electric. Just trust me, okay? You got a little taste? But that's not how we do, right? Right? Are you ready for that? Here we go, starting from scratch, all right? Ain't talking about love, cyberpunk, smash fest. I love Van Halen, and Van Halen loves synthesizers. Eddie did, right? We're just trying to carry the torch. But you can't carry the torch by burning it the same way. No, you gotta revolutionize it. We have a torch, and it's not made of just fire. No, it's made of fire and lasers. And the future. Oh yes. Come with me, people. Here we go. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Do you know? The only roads we need are Randy roads. Oh! Okay. What do you know about that? You don't know about that, and that's fine. You don't have to. Here we go. All right, this is a break beat. Wait, I'm gonna make everything from scratch. Drums, synthesizer, guitar. So watch. We do this a lot different than anyone in the world, okay? So stick with me. All right, watch me build. Here we go. Starts with a hi-hat. We're going to start simple, and it's just going to build and build and build. Just watch. Looping live. No backtracks. I'm not a DJ. I'm the future. Oh, yeah. Nothing yet, right? Nothing yet. All right. Keep on adding, hold on. Are you talking about love? No way. All right, now let's make it different. This is where we change things up. Electrified. Cyberpunk! Probably not. Double tap the screen. Are you talking about love?
All right. Let's keep going. Ain't talking about love. Done electric. Are you guys ready? Did you hear it? Was it there? Are you there? Nobody's doing it like that, dude. Nobody's doing it like that. Nobody's doing it like that. The only ones doing it like that are DJs. They don't play real instruments. They record it. They just do it all in the studio and push play. They don't know what they're doing. All right, let's go, guys. All right. How are we doing, guys? Are you talking about love? I mean, I love everybody, all right? But I'm not talking about it. Am I? I guess I'm talking about it right now. Are we talking about it? If you love, go to the Discord. Go join my Discord. Let me know. Who do we got on? Hey, Breezy, we love you. What's up on TikTok? Oh, yeah. Sunglasses. It put him on my guitar. Really? Yeah. Well, that's probably the spot. Thank you, Breezy. Hey, Breezy, I really appreciate all the gifts you send. Because in order to level up on TikTok, people have to send gifts, and I do huge numbers, and I do all these huge hearts and numbers, and none of those matter, unfortunately. That's the sad part, is that TikTok kind of forces you to, if you don't make any money, the leagues and all the leveling up and all the numbers that they put you in, it's all based on money. It's kind of a big lie, I'm not going to lie, guys, because if you don't pay them, you don't level up. You could have 1 billion hearts and 1,000 billion views and the most everything, but if you're not making money, they don't care. So thank you, Breezy, for being pretty much the only one over there who throws me money. All those other people freeload and just watch the show and then go away. It's pretty stupid. But I appreciate you, Breezy. 2,500 people watched over there, and there you go, But I love my YouTubers. They're the best, right? YouTube's the best. We love you, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. 5,000 views on YouTube in the first 30 minutes. We're on to a 10,000 view an hour pace. That's good, guys. If we can keep that up. It's obviously not what we did this afternoon, where we got 44,000 views in 2 hours on YouTube this afternoon. Huge. Back to giant numbers. Not even close to our biggest episodes, by the way. Not even close, by the way, because I've had a bunch over 100,000 views. That's right. And if you're going to get 100,000, you basically have to get 50,000 views in an hour. And I've done that a bunch of times. Yes, that's right. And if you don't believe me, look into it. You don't know what you're talking about. Did you watch me do the tapping part over under? Did any of you watch it? Or were you listening? Because you might have listened. It sounded pretty good, right? But that's the thing. If you were watching, you would have noticed fancy tricks like nobody's doing. All right. Nobody's talking about it. But they should be. Because we're not talking about love. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about love. We're not supposed to be talking about it. But we're talking about it. All right, we're going to keep going. All right, tell me where to go next. Where should we go? Hey, I love you too, Booze. Anybody drinking? Anybody partying? What are you doing? I haven't had a drink in over 3 years. Sometimes it makes me sad. I cannot imagine what this show would look like if I was loaded on a bunch of White Claws, though. Yikes. It'd probably be pretty funny for about an hour, and then it'd be weird. I'm glad I don't have to drink before the show. I used to have to do, my nerves used to make it, so I had to. I don't know. You know what I mean? Regal Sandwich. What's up, guys? Jaron Spencer. Greg saw it. Did Greg see it? Let me see. I'm just reading some of the chat here. All right. Well, how are we doing, everybody? Oh, we got the experts in the chat telling me how things should sound good. Nobody cares what you think. All right. 5150 is right. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. That was a long time ago. I was like, wait, we're at that number? I forgot that we're at 58,000. We're way past 5150. I think we did do that, though, somewhere. Doing awesome. What is this? No, I'm not using the talk box right now. Why? Does it sound like talk box? No, I'm not using the talk box right now. No, it just means I'm turning the volume up sometimes too much. Am I yelling too much into the microphone? You ever when you do this and you're talking too loud, right? That's what you're talking about, right? Yeah, that's what I assume you're talking about. Yes, I control everything live. I am also my sound guy. I'm sorry, I fired my sound guy.
Yeah, I have the whole team of camera crew and sound guys here. Or wait, is it just me? So I'm doing everything. So when things aren't always good, probably because I'm one man doing everything. Yeah, I could probably have a crew at this point. That'd probably be a move. I probably could have a crew. A motley crew. Would I want that? No, because I don't like being in charge of people. They never show up. That's why I'm not in a band, because I figured out how to do it on my own, and I could be here whenever I want, and we don't have to wait for some guy who's never going to show up, right? We don't need some guy to tell us what to do. Channel Jake just spewing no words, and then a $3 super chat. $3 and then another 3 saying, bleep, bleep, bleep. All right, I don't know. Right on. Thanks, Channel Jake. Thanks, everybody. All right, let's do another one. Where are we headed? Breezy says, word, I'm over this week. It's what my work calls boost week, and everything's 50% off. Good luck with that, Breezy. We're here now. It's the weekend. Thank you, Breezy, for hooking me up and, throwing out some gifts on TikTok. Being a supporter, I don't know how many diamonds I need to level up. I try to not pay too much attention to it, but the problem is, you know what they do on TikTok, guys? I told you a little bit about it, but they give you timers. They set these timers, and then they tell you what league level you're on, and they're like, you have 12 hours to get 5,000 diamonds or you lose your level. And it's kind of obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's fun that it gamifies it in one way, but in a different way, it's like, what is that? You're forcing me to go beg for tips in order to level up? Like, I bet you make a lot of money doing that, like, if I focused on that, but also, like, I'm not gonna be harassed by a timer that tells me if I don't make a certain amount of money, I'm going to lose some number that means nothing. I did look into it, though, guys. You can pay $50,000 and buy yourself to the top. Yep, that's what it costs to get to all the way to the top of the leagues. If you want to spend $50,000, you can beat the game. And all you get is a letter that says you're the top of the game. But I'm never going to do that. Obviously, we're not here to do that. I don't care about that, really. I'm just here to put on a show, you know? I really just want to get 100,000 subs on YouTube and get a plaque from YouTube. That'd be nice. And I'd love to be a live pro on TikTok. But you guys need to help me, all right? Hey, I got a super fan box. Thomas Johnston's on TikTok. What? The legend Thomas Johnston just sent a super fan box. Legend! Legend! We love you, Thomas Johnston. Thank you, Thomas. That is awesome. I don't know if it tells me this stuff. I'm trying to see, man. I don't know if that levels me up or what that does, you know? I don't know what that does, man. I would love to be at like the top of TikTok to see what it's like. We leveled up last episode or something. So I'm like leveling up for the first time. But it costs a lot of money. Thank you, Thomas. 3,000 views on TikTok, 6,500 views on YouTube. Good job, guys. If we can get 10,000 views an hour, that's where I want to be on my life, guys, because that means
If we can get 10,000 views an hour on YouTube, we might have a good shot at getting to 100,000 subs again, and I'll start talking about it. So sub it up, guys, because the goal, ultimately, to everything we are doing is to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. My 2-year anniversary is actually September 18th. That's when I set the goal to, but we aren't in that pace that we were at that moment. We're just going to, I don't care. I just want to end the year with 100,000 subs on YouTube. Build an army. Who's with me? We could do the same on TikTok. That'd be awesome, but TikTok goes so up and down. See, we're doing good right now. Thomas Johnston is in the house, dude. Throwing down on TikTok. Now on YouTube. Double tap the screen, everybody. We love you, Thomas. You've done so much for my life, man. I love that, man. And I got that money that you hooked me up with that it's just giving me a nice cushion. No matter what I decide to do with my life, I feel good right now. So thank you, Thomas. You're the best. Thomas just gave $10 on YouTube. Love you, Thomas. There's another one. Synaptic says, wanted you to sound good. I was just looking out for you. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. No, you're good. I love you, man. No, and you're right. There are definitely sound issues sometimes, and other times there's not. You know, there is and there isn't. Everything's a big punk rock, bro. I go live multiple times a day. I'm in here. I can tell you like 5 things that I need to fix or are broken. We're like halfway here half the time. That's what punk rock's about, right? Like, the show must go on. Your guitar's broken. It's not working. Whatever's going on, you go in there. You do the thing. You know what I'm saying? Most crap around here is not always working the way it's supposed to. That's all part of it. Crazy punk rock. I don't care. Break stuff to make stuff, my dudes. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't act like you need a better guitar or a better keyboard or better anything to go live. Start, but you need to practice. Get good bits before you go live. Because I'm telling you, it's not about your equipment. It's about your arrangements and your songs and what you have figured out. But don't act like you need more equipment to do that, because that's the biggest crutch. I used to have that crutch. I'd be like, if I just get one more thing or do this and this and this and this and this and this. That's not what you do, man. But make sure you have something to do. All right? So thank you to everybody. Thomas Johnston. Synaptic. All right. It's 11:47. 11:47. All right. Well, what's the next bit? Let me look at the chat. We're going to move on, guys. Rock out. Yeah, we're going to rock out. We're going to play. All right. W's to Thomas Johnston, who's always looking out for me, man. You guys are the best. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. We have 200 thumbs up. Well, 196 thumbs up in an hour. Or 30 minutes, I mean. 35 minutes. 196 thumbs up. Double tap the screen, everybody. Almost 10,000 hearts. Heart it, TikTok. Why is TikTok so up and down? Does it sound good over there? That one I really got to adjust the volume, and I'm not paying as much attention. Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rock? Oh, yeah. Are you ready to rock? Oh, yeah. Sounds good? I hope so. Okay. Double tap the screen. Yeah, I'm the only one with this guitar, so you should follow me because I'm the creator. I'm the best. Remember that. That's right. I'm the coolest. You know how many messages I receive of people just trying to steal my concepts, bro? It's so annoying. And they message me and then they just want to steal my idea. Like, why would I want to talk to you? They're like, can I get the details? It's like, dude, go. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Steal my idea. Cool, bro. Yeah. Hand it right over to you. Like, dude, I don't even want to, like, dude, stop wasting my time. You really think you didn't even take 5 seconds. Like, I have people message me, like, trying to, it's so crazy. Spend more than 5 seconds looking at the video. Like, if you can't look through my videos, then you probably aren't going to do this, right? If you aren't going to even look at my channel, you're going to want me to hand you the formula.
Get out of here.
longer. This took
years to figure all this stuff out.
Years and years of crap, dude. Go look at my videos. Go look at my TikTok channel. I went viral when I invented my first Flying V version of this about 6 years ago, I think it was. Got 500,000 views. Then I got the goggles, and I talked about it too. That's the best part. I was like, I'm gonna build goggles and shoes, and I got the shoes and the goggles. I got those now. I don't ever wear the shoes on the show though, because I just don't want cables everywhere. It's not worth it, because they got a bunch of cables and it's a big mess. Even the goggles are kind of a big mess. Dennis Rice with a $10 super chat. Dennis Rice says, my music teacher would say, you got to go to the woodshed and practice. That's right. Go practice in the shed, then come out. Guys, I've been doing music for 20 years. You think I'm like new to this? Those people that just hit the live button and have no idea what's going on, but they think they're gonna do what I do is like so annoying to me. I was street performing all over the place. Get some bits, write some arrangements, practice, have some concepts. You can't just hit the live button and like think you're gonna have 3 bits. Like if you have 3 songs, that's not gonna work out for you, I can tell you. Have some stuff. You guys know I have a billion songs, dude. Look at the disco cat. You got a disco cat on the screen. You gotta have a billion cat. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's get into it. We gotta shut up. This one's not gonna be as hot and heated as the afternoon show, which was just a power hour. That was one of the greatest shows of all time. If you did not watch this afternoon, it's still obviously on YouTube. 44,000 views in 2 hours. And it's not even one of the biggest shows. It's not even close to one of the biggest shows. It was just such a fast banger. And there were 700 people in the room at one point just rocking. And there was like 200, 300 in the room on TikTok the whole time. Just huge, awesome throwdown, guys. So thank you. Go join the Discord. All right, let's see. What do we do now? All right, thank you all. Am I going to do something? You don't think I'm doing something right now? If you flip through the other YouTube channels, live streaming, I bet I'm doing more than they are right now just by talking to you. Because like half of them, like you're just like some girl like on her bed like... Stupid garbage. They don't even like, dude, just look at me. The production here, go look at the other productions and tell me that I'm not doing more than those people just right now. That's what I'm saying. You act as if I'm not doing something. This is already way better than most of those people. Get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? Just my production value. All right. Thomas Johnston is your dad? Maybe. He's all of our dads. His name is Thomas Johnston. His name is Thomas Johnston. All right, let's see. Guys, let's pick a song. Should I do my Avicii love song? I kind of want to do my original. Yeah, it's about as much about the chat as fun as the music. Yeah, it's a hangout. The late night show is a hangout party fest. You hanging out and partying? Rip one out with me. I don't have a coffee tonight because I ran out of water. Well, I use plastic water. I don't use... I got energy drinks. We'll be fine. All right, let's go. Drink some Monster with me. Happy midnight. It's almost midnight. White Monster for the win. Yes. Don't make me whip mine out. Do you know what I'm saying? Shh. Don't talk about it. Family friendly. Depending on how long we are, I may have to grab another one of those, dude. We're going back to the old way. White Monsters. You chug a White Monster. We don't have coffee. We just energy drinks till we die. Oh, yeah, that's like the old school way of this show. And now I'm about 2 years in, and that's probably pretty dumb to chug energy drinks for 500 shows. But oh well. All right. My mom died of a heart attack. Here I come, Mom. I'm on my way. Okay, no. Next song. Should I do one of my own? Avicii Love? I have an original. I kind of want to keep going high energy, though. It's high energy just in a different way. It's kind of a pretty song. I don't want to do a pretty song. I want to kind of punch you in the face. What do you guys want? Punch you in the face? Dirty deeds? Anybody want to throw me a super chat and make a full suggestion? If you want to know the song list, join the Discord.
I have it posted in the Discord. I also, it's in the members only section of my YouTube channel. I may post it to the community or in my bio of YouTube, but I kind of like that you got to go unlock it. My hair is just like, it is humid and sticky. And you'd know that if you watched the nightclub meeting earlier. I went walking outside. It was flooded. There was water everywhere. And it was only because of all the hot chicks that were surrounding me. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Family friendly, right? They were. Shh. Do you hear it? It's the sound. I don't know. I got nothing. It's not the sound of silence. There's some drum beat going on in the background. Who is that? What is this? Crazy. All right. Should we do Paint It Black? That's a fun one. Paint It Black. Dirty Deeds. We're throwing back to classics made cyberpunk. All right, I'm going to look into the chat. We got a super chat from Connor High with a 2 saying Fleetwood Mac. That would be fun. Fleetwood Mac. You guys, okay, go suggest that in the song suggestions. I don't have a Fleetwood Mac song. I got old school rock and roll though, bro. I just, Fleetwood Mac, I can't even relate something I do. I mean, like I have my version of Smoke on the Water. I have AC/DC. I have like 70s stuff. That's about as close. Freebird. Rolling Stones is pretty close probably, but just none of those are close to what, none of them are really, right? I would not say any of those sound like that. I don't really do Fleetwood Mac. I don't know. Okay, everybody ready? Should we do Paint It Black? Okay. Paint It Black. Dirty Deeds? Dirty Deeds or Paint It Black? Dirty Deeds. Lots of dirty deeds. All right, you guys want it dirty.
You want those dirty deeds. You want those deeds done dirty. Done dirt cheap. You want it done dirt cheap. How cheap? Don't be too cheap.
All right. Whoa, turn it down. Dirty Deeds, all right? Here we go. AC/DC, we love AC/DC so much around here. And I love to take an electric thing like AC/DC and make it even more electric, which just seems crazy because it's called AC/DC and it's already done electric, right? But they don't use synthesizers, and they never would. That's why I love it, because the AC/DC is the ultimate thing they would never. Dude, when I made this version of Thunderstruck, dude, I only have 2 things saved on this new looper. And it's that arrangement of Thunderstruck I did the other day, and then the thing I'll keep starting the show with, which doesn't really have a name. But maybe we'll do Thunderstruck next, because I have this prearranged thing that is pretty good. Normally I make everything from scratch though, which is what we're gonna do right now. Dirty Deeds! I know we do this one a lot, but I love to do my bangers. I think this one's a banger when I do it right. And since it's made from scratch, sometimes I don't do it right. That's the beauty of this place, is that sometimes we get dirty and we break things. And it doesn't always go the way you want, because that's live music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little dirty. You want to get dirty? Oh, yeah. Let's get dirty. Oh, yeah.
You might want to clean that thing off, dude. You don't want to get an infection. It's midnight. It's midnight. Don't feed your mogwai. Please, please, unless you want to have a good time. You want gremlins? You want some gremlins? You want to get dirty? Feed your mogwais. Yeah, you know what? We're going the other way. Feed them. Feed your mogwai. We want the gremlins to take over. Yeah, man. You ready? Did you see Gremlins 2? That's what's going to happen tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pull it out. Turn into Gremlins. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Is that what Gizmo sounds like? Shut up, Howie Mandel. Yeah, that's right. Howie Mandel was Gizmo. Did you know that? If you didn't know, you do now. Shut up and feed your mogwai. Come on, guys. 2 more subs and we'll start. Free payment. Here we go. I'm forcing the game. Here we go. I'm begging for subs. It's a subathon. If you sub right now, we all get sandwiches. We're all getting sandwiches. Sub sandwiches for everybody. I don't know who you got to ask for that, but it's not me. Mr. Beast is going to send you a Beast Burger. That's right, a big, nasty, stinky burger from Mr. Beast. You guys ready for that? All right. It froze. I guess it doesn't count. Hey, all right, Opa. We did it. That's another 100 subs. That's 100 subs in 50 minutes, guys. So we're back on the pace of 100 subs an hour. We're living the dream, dude. If we can keep this pace, all I'm doing, guys, is hoping that for the next 6 months, we have 6 months left in the year. Now it starts feeling like the race, right? All I want to do is get 100,000 subs. We are ahead of the game with 58,000 subs. We could do it, guys. So all we got to do is stay on this path. All right? Who's with me? Who's with me? Who's with me? Who's with me? Can we do it? 6 months to 100,000. That's what's crazy, guys. 6 months to 100,000. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Do you agree? That's what's fun about this. It literally feels crazy. If I grind for the next 6 months and you guys are coming with me, we could do it. And I don't really know, man, because the past month has not been good. And now it's good again. June. Literally May. The second May ends, it was better, by the way. May was horrible. The worst month of this show in the whole time, pretty much. June has been really great. Everything before that was legendary. 25,000 subs in the past 90 days, but we only got 2,500 subs in the past 28 days. Think about that. That means the last month was horrible. We're in the game right now. We're in the game. Let's get to 60,000 subs by the end of the week. What do you guys think? Let's do it. Let's get back on the road. We were getting 3,500 subs a week, literally, for 2 months. Those 2 months that I was talking to you about. Then 1 month of living horrible. So I want to get back to that pace. Let's get to 60,000 subs by the end of the week. By this time next week, next Friday, I want to be celebrating 60,000 subs. What do you guys think? Can we make that happen? Let's go, YouTube. Me, you, everyone. We got 10,000 views in 54 minutes. Okay? We're right there, man. We're right there. I believe. But man, has this been an up and down road. Those of you that stuck with me, I want to thank you again. Because man, it has been a roller coaster of emotions and mentally. And if we can end the year with 100,000, we'll look back on this and know that the road was not always easy. And I worked like crazy. And it was up and down. And I never, ever stopped. Clickbait. Clickbait what? No, your clickbait. I got 58,000 subs. What do you got, bro? Your clickbait. Is that in a good way? Because I'm not bait. I rule like crazy. You're jealous. What's your name again? Oh, my name's Drummer666. I'm in Iowa. Yeah, Slipknot, bro. I'm the biggest thing to come out of Iowa since Corey Taylor and Slipknot. What are you doing? You probably worship Joey Jordison, right? Because your name's Drummer666, which would mean you have to be obsessed with Joey Jordison, which the thing is, are you from Iowa? Because I am. Yeah, I got 58,000 subs in a year and a half of doing this on YouTube. 44,000 views in 2 hours this afternoon. I got 10,000 views right now in less than an hour. Not particularly what? So your name's Drummer666 and you don't like Joey Jordison? You're the poser. That's called clickbait, my bro. Joey Jordison's the greatest drummer of all time, let alone just within the scary, spooky drummer world. If you're a metal drummer and you don't like Joey Jordison, I would argue you're a terrible drummer. That's a fact. 100%, right, guys? Anyone that knows music knows that Joey is the greatest thing ever when it comes to metal. And yeah, the only other one who's comparable, Vinnie Paul. The rest, I don't know. You can't call
yourself Drummer666.
You want to hear music? I don't have music. I only do music. Schmusic. We're good. We love each other. I'm just throwing fire, okay? And you should be able to handle it with the name Drummer666. I'm promoting you, by the way, so you should be happy. We're having fun here, right? Fun. I'm threatening you with a good time. All right? We love Joey Jordison. Shout out to Slipknot. All right. Shh. What if I just hung up the phone? Hang it up. We're done. Game over. All right. I don't know why am I yelling at people. What are we doing again? Oh, yeah, we were going to do Paint It Black. All right, Paint It Black. You guys know what it is? Are you a hot goth, babe? Paint your nails black. Paint your lips black. Paint your eyelids black. Paint your room black. Paint your exes black. Paint it all black. We're painting it black for the hot goth babes of the world. Put on your fishnets. The king of cyberpunk is about to turn this place black.
Everything fades to black. Are you ready? Double tap the screen. Are you ready? Paint it black.
Everything's made from scratch. Drums, synthesizer, guitar, looped, live. Let's do a Rolling Stone song done wild and crazy, all right? All right. All right, you know where we're headed, right? All right, everything starts from drums. Drums. We're going cyberpunk, painted black. Ready? Starts with drums. Just watch. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Stuff on my background's falling. Hold on. I know you guys wonder what that is. My mom made me a 30,000 subscriber thing and it fell over. I know you don't care. No one cares. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I know. We're breaking things. I told you I was gonna break stuff. We're good. We're not done yet. Nothing's happened yet. We haven't even started. You guys ready? We just got the basics. How's this sound, TikTok? Is it overblown a little bit? I hope not. All right. Double tap the screen, everybody. We're the king of cyberpunk. I'm the king.
and you're the knights.
All right, I'm gonna show you the good stuff. Let's make this thing electric. You ready?
I see that blood red door and want it painted black now. I see that blood red door and want it painted black now. I see those colors and I want I see those colors and I want them painted black now. I see that blood red door and want it painted black now. Painted black right now. I see that blood red door and want it painted black now. I see those colors and I want them painted black now. I see that blood red door and want it painted black now. I see those colors and I want them painted black now. 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 Painted black now.
Like a hot gun, babe! Paint everything black! Paint your nails black! Paint your lips black! Paint your eyelids, your room, your face, your car! Paint the whole world black!
Fade. The whole world fades to black. Paint it all black. Paint it all black. Paint the whole world. Paint it. Paint it black. Paint it black. Everything fades to black.
Let's move on.
Oh yeah, and it's gone. That was fun. Always fun to do a bit of a crazy tempo ramp up and down sometimes. I love to, you know. One of my favorite things that Daft Punk will do sometimes, right? Daft Punk. What do you guys know about Daft Punk Alive 2007? Because that's like they do this slow down and speed up thing that rips the vocals into just granulated, like epic, you know, digitized crazy, which is what I was doing there, right? I love, like, you slow it down to the point where it's just like it's so trippy, right? And I've been sober for years, but I can only imagine, you know, like some people, that probably rip people's brains in half because that's crazy, right? Some of your brains were probably melted. Are you melting? It's okay. As long as you're painting the world black, all right? All right. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, what should we do next? What are we doing? Where are we going? I thought that was fun. Did you have fun? That was fun. I love that one. All right. We're at 15,000 views.
We'll see where we're at when we're 2 hours in. You know, I've done two streams today. Two 2-hour streams so far. One was for everyone in the world this afternoon, and then I did a members only walk and talk. I gotta figure out something else, man. I love the Friday nightclub, but timing wise and energy wise, man, it certainly rips although the members are the most important people in the world to me, and I have way too much fun. That's the problem, is I have too much fun. And then I end up spending 2 or 2.5 hours walking and talking. But that ends up taking a lot of energy, man, and then I don't have as much energy at night. But I am trying, man. So, all right, we're going to mark that. We'll see where we're at. Again, we got about 30 more minutes or so before we check out what's going to happen. And if we got a good audience, because sometimes the late night audience wants to show up, sometimes they don't. I mean, they're here on YouTube right now. How we doing, YouTube? Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. We almost have 400 thumbs up. That's what we're talking about. Almost 400 thumbs up in an hour and 20 minutes. All right. I like that. I like that. Did you guys paint everything black? Are you hot goth babed out? Are you gothed out, man? Did you paint your nails black? Did you paint your lipstick and lips black? Did you paint your eyelids black? Did you? Now you're now hot goth babe. That's good. Now put on your fishnets and rip them off. Put on your big goth boots. We already did it. We did it. We did it. You did it. You're a hot goth babe now. We got some people talking in the Discord. All right, we got people in the Discord. Go in the Discord, people. We have a Discord channel. You should check it out, guys. It's brand new. It's only a couple days old. And it's pretty popular already. So let's see. Hopefully we keep the momentum there. It's exciting to have the community in one spot. You know, just don't talk politics. Don't make drama. It's a happy, positive place where we post puppies and cats and kitties and puppies and fuzzy animals, and we try to help each other win, and people talk about getting raises and changing their lives. Congrats to Kev for getting a raise. But I agree with you, Kev. They should have given you the whole thing, bro. You deserve you don't just deserve a $4 an hour raise. You deserve like $40 more an hour if you ask me, Kev. Kev, I believe in you. I don't know if Kev's even here, but Kev went in and got a raise today. He's still, he got a raise. So congrats to Kev. I forgot to say it during the nightclub. I forgot to say it here, but we said it right now, and he's not even here. We waited to make sure the one moment he wasn't here to talk about him. That's how we do it, guys. If you leave, we talk about you, so don't leave. We only talk about you when you're not here. So unless you're here, you're never gonna know. And when you're here, you're family. It's the Olive Garden. All of us are guarding this place. Olive Garden. Something?
Is that the
thing?
Is that the thing?
I doubt it.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going. How we doing, guys? We got 16,000 views in an hour and 20 minutes. I'm excited about that. All right. Let's see where we head next. Something funky. Should I do one of my originals? Avicii Love? It's a house song. Not feeling very pretty tonight, though. That's like more of a pretty, it's good music. But I'm kind of feeling just like a rock and roll dummy right now, kind of, honestly. Should we do No No Nino No? Haven't done that one in a while. We could do the monetization celebration song. Do some of my originals. Let's see what the chat's thinking. Power Rangers. That's pretty fast. I don't know. It's too similar to what we were just doing. Let's see. System of a Down. I would say what we just did would be one of my closest to System of a Down. I know that seems weird, but it was frantic and kind of, I don't know if you get where I'm going with that, but that's probably, we don't do System of a Down, even though I love them. I'd have to, you painted your cat? That's good. You got to paint your cat. Yeah, she loves when you paint the kitty. Oh yeah, paint the kitty black. Yeah. right. Pretty Reckless. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Their one song. I mean, they might have more than one song, but, they have that one song that's like the best, dude. I love that song. Disturbed, Slipknot. I love both of them. Yes. Tony's looking for his dad, Thomas Johnston. Yeah, Neb, Nebin says, are you gonna mock me when I go back to playing guitar in about 5 minutes? Yes. Yeah, dude, every time you leave, we talk about you. If you leave the room, we talk about you. Dude, it's crazy. Every time you leave the room, we're talking about you. Every one of you. And you can't prove it. Well, technically you could watch the show afterwards. But we scrub all that. We wipe it. We wipe it off. Yeah, that's right. You'll never know. Even when you watch the replay, you don't know. Yeah, that's right. When you watch it on YouTube, you won't even know. Get it to 400 thumbs up. Keep subbing. Let's go, guys. Let's have one of those days, dude. We had 350 subs this afternoon. It'd be great to get it to 500 subs today. It'd be the first 500 sub day in a very long time. We were doing that every Friday, though, for 2 months. And then we fell off because technology changed. I'm not going to lie. I literally blame technology because we've proven it. There's a science going on here, and only the members of the nightclub. If you join my exclusive membership club here on YouTube, I'll tell you how the science is. I'm not going to talk about it here anymore, though, because join my members only nightclub. I talked about it all day today on the members only episode today. If you want to know the science of what is going on here, it is a technological thing that I'm fairly certain is the reason that things are doing better than they've ever done. 400 thumbs up. Good job, guys. Yeah, they're not better than we've ever done because we've done better than this. But it's doing as good as it was doing 2 months ago. And there's a reason it stopped doing that good for like a month. It's crazy. It makes me sad, but it's true. And the phone is trying to update, dude. They want a system update. And I'm like, no. Dude, I'll be honest, guys. If we can, I'm probably never going to update anything if I can for the next 6 months. I don't know if that's going to be possible because, all the phones and apps just force you. You know what I mean? They won't even let you choose. And then they break everything. We are now in a perfect state. This is a perfect situation. I'm going to do no updates. So I hope that'll allow it. I bet it won't, though. And then it's going to break stuff because stuff is wired to break. It's like we finally figured out the formula. We're not going to break this. I just want the next 6 months. If we can not break anything, we might have a chance to get to 100,000 subs by the end of the year. We got 6 months. It's crazy to know that we're on the final 6 months of the year. That is crazy in my mind, right? But in the dream world, we get to 100,000 subs. You got to come with me, though, people. It takes you guys. This is not a me thing. This is a we thing. It takes a huge army of thousands of people. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Join my Discord. There's all these people talking. It's kind of awesome. It's kind of overwhelming. Yeah, they do. They force you to update everything. You think you can go 6 months without an update? Because see, the devices that I use to stream from, guys, for these shows, I don't use as phones. See, around here, I became so pro and got enough money from my super chatters and members to be able to buy devices specifically only to do this with. And I'm thankful for that because this is my full-time gig. So I prefer to just have devices that only do this with. And then they failed on me. But now we have a good solid state. Can we keep this maintained? I just want to maintain this perfect state. We've got a great ecosystem here. Leave it alone. We're flawless right now. Changing the world. All right. What's the next bit, guys? Bitcoin? I don't have any Bitcoin. Do you? Legend. Thank you, Sofadofa. Sofadofa? Is that really what your name is? Sofadofa? Sofadofa, thank you for saying I'm a legend. All right. Sofa-dofa. Why I should subscribe is the next bit. Yeah, exactly. Why I should subscribe. Why I should subscribe. That's what you meant to spell, right? With a comma. Why I should subscribe is the next bit. You should subscribe because this is the best song I got. Do you know anybody doing that? You don't know anybody doing that one. That one's exclusive to this place. You should sub for that reason. I need a C minor chord because what do you know about C minor, bro? You don't know crap about C minor. Oh, I think I know music, so I say stuff. Yeah, you think you know C minor, bro? You think you know C minor? There's your C minor scale. Stupid. Is that good enough for you? You probably don't even know though, because those people that are so stupid. You don't think I know my scales, brother? What is wrong with you? Come on. Have you seen this place? This isn't a music test. Do you know the C minor? Yeah, I know C minor. There's your chord, and here's your scale. Is that good enough? Are you happy now? Did you get your C minor out? Are you fine? You asked me to do C minor. Which one do you want? Do you want this? Is that good? Did I pass your stupid test? Yep. There's your C minor chord, your C minor scale. There you go. We could make a song in C minor. Yeah, we sure could. Is that what you want me to do? Is that what we're supposed to do? You just want me to do keys? Drop D. No, because this guitar will not stand that. This is not like a regular guitar. If I drop the D, the whole thing's going to go out of tune. It has a Floyd Rose on it, and it's made out of acrylic. And I will tell you, if you want me to drop D out of nowhere, this whole thing's not going to work. So, no. It's also why I don't whammy bar like crazy, because acrylic guitars do not... Well, these acrylic guitars that I have do not do that. So, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to set my guitars up to do drop D for 5 seconds and then have the whole thing go out of tune just for 5 seconds of some guy. But yes, a lot of people request songs that are in drop D, and I don't do them because I'm not going to drop my guitar out of tune and just wreck the whole thing. It's on a Floyd Rose floating bridge, dude. It'll just be wrecked. And no, I don't have a D tuner like the Eddie Van Halen invented, right? Where he has a little D tuner thing, right? That's a cool idea, right? It's cool. Not around here, bro. All right. Gotta stop reading the chat. All right. Should we put it into subs only mode and get just nothing but we have the quote unquote music experts in the chat. You know what I mean? The people that say the surface level stuff that's so stupid. It's always embarrassing for everybody. Oh, did you start playing guitar within the past 2 years? That's usually who those people are. Almost 100% of the time. They either started playing guitar within the past 2 years or are 60 years old. There's only two options. Those are those people that always think they're guitar experts, right? But the people that are actually doing it and out there playing all the time, they don't do that stuff. Because I'm one of them, and I don't care. You either like the show or you don't.
Excuse me, I'm a guitar expert because, I'm gonna ask, surface level questions and act like I know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Who cares? You know what, dude? I will rip the strings off this guitar and play them with my butt. That's right. I don't care. That's the other side of it. Yeah, I've studied music theory and stuff, but what you don't get is it's not all about that. Because you can go watch some pretentious classic guitar player on here on YouTube, and you'll find out that they got nothing on me. It's punk rock, bro. Punk rock will always win over whatever that crap is. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it will. It's called entertainment, and you have to not care to be good at it. That's right. But you got to work real hard to get to my level, and then you got to also not care. Like, you realize, like, Eddie Van Halen was, like, amazing, right? But also there's plenty of footage of him not caring and being way crazy with it. Because he was the ultimate punk rock dude. The atomic punk, my dudes. And if you don't believe me, then you don't know anything. Because, yes, he's got classical music in him, but he also had a lot of noise garbage. And it's the perfect mix of everything.
If you don't know.
That probably just means you watched only the surface level Eddie Van Halen. Yes, that is facts. Because if you don't know Eddie Van Halen deep cuts, then you don't know that he's like super wild with it. And I'm not comparing myself to Eddie Van Halen because I'm nothing. I'm just a garbage guy on the internet who totally dominates at live streaming.
So, yeah!
Who wants to ask me more questions? Can you play every scale in the world? Pretty much, yeah. I don't care either. No one wants to know about that. No one cares. Ultimately, they just want to hear you rock out like a punk rock idiot. Should we do American Idiot? That's the kind of stuff we do. You know what I mean? Brainless crap is what sells, bro. It's ultimately not about Yngwie Malmsteen, even though we can do that stuff too. You know, harmonic minor rips, right? Like, I like to do a harmonic minor scale, right? But then, like, when you do it, everybody doesn't care, bro. They don't care, right? Because, like, yeah. All right. Let's get going. Next bit, please. Next bit, please. Okay, let's move on. Should we do Pulp Fiction, which is kind of what I was alluding at there, which is harmonic minor, which is like a fun scale, you know? It's super like foreign sounding though, and that's the thing, is if you gotta explain it, no one cares. No one likes to be taught anything. They either like it or they don't, and they don't care about the theory. They literally do not care about what you think you're doing. That's the bottom line. We could do it. You want me to do it? Like Black Eyed Peas? See, no one wants that, though. That's the thing. You explain that you're doing this complicated thing.
They don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
They don't care. That's the Pulp Fiction thing. You know the Black Eyed Peas has a version of that, right? Right. Pump It. Or not Pump It, but is it Pump It? I don't even remember the name of the song. I think it's Pump It. I don't know. Whatever, dude. The Black Eyed Peas song. But it's also Pulp Fiction. And it's also harmonic minor. But here's the thing. Does anyone care? Do you care? Do you? Okay, we're gonna move on though. We're not gonna do that. You guys got taste of it. We can do the whole thing where it's Black Eyed Peas, right? You guys know it? Know it? All right, we're going to keep moving. Let's do something else, though. All right. What's the next bit? Double tap the screen. Jarwar wants to join me on TikTok. We're not doing that. All right. Senqui with a $5 super chat. Thank you. Says hi. I love that. Just a simple nothing. Senqui on YouTube says hello. Hello, Senqui. We have 20,000 views in an hour and 40 minutes. W's in the chat for YouTube.
Not TikTok. Not TikTok.
TikTok has been its normal ADD garbage self. Why are you doing that, TikTok? It's very strange. I can't stand it. 8,300 views on TikTok. So massive numbers. But now there's 20 people in the room. You go from 300 to 20. 300 to 20. So weird, man. And it's not me. It's just like the ADD. Like, it doesn't matter. You know, I don't get it. Yeah, Megan, it's really super mentally insane. It makes you an insane person. Don't even look at it. All right. Wasted Years by Iron Maiden is a good song, yes. The only Iron Maiden song I do is Fear of the Dark. And we haven't done that in a while. hear me do a full version of that? We haven't done that in a while, like a really long time. We could do my Thunderstruck. All right. We'll do a version of it. We'll do a simple version of this, all right? So, we'll see what you guys think of this, all right? Here we go. Everything's made from scratch. We're going to do a wild take on Fear of the Dark. You guys fine with that? I have not done this in a second. My take is nothing like, we might as well not even call it Fear of the Dark because it's very different. All right? Iron Maiden, but done way hip-hop, electronic, nothing like anything. Super wild take, all right? All right, you fine with that? Experimental crap? All right? My take on this is super wild, so. I wonder what that number behind me is if it ever refreshes. Can we get it to 400? If we can get to like 450, we will have gotten 500 subs today. That would be a really epic thing to do tonight, all right? Here we go. All right, we'll see. Again, I haven't played this one in a while, so we'll even see if I can nail it or not. We'll see. Start with like a hip hop beat. This is not like Iron Maiden, right? We're not doing triplets and hammering it out, all right? So just keep me real, right? You're like, what is this? Okay. Obviously, that has nothing to do with Iron Maiden, but that is my own little thing, taking the riff and kind of going way off into its own thing that might as well not be anything to do with them whatsoever, which it really doesn't have anything to do with them. I do notice that it does this thing, man, which, you know, if you notice the tail end of these things, I'm not trying to point out flaws in this stuff, but I got a new looper, right? And like the tail end of these things, I think there's a way to make it string out. Harsh ending. See how it just hard cuts, right? I think there's a way to make that not happen. It's supposed to have a soft cut. If I did it right. So I got to reset that up so it doesn't just hard off because I don't want it to do that. I don't know where that's at. I'm not going to do it right now. There's something there's some way to do that, I'm pretty sure. Because I don't think it's not supposed to do that. It's hard off. Hey, let's get 400. Get it. One more sub. One more sub right now. One more sub. One more sub. One more sub. I will tell you, if there's a flaw in the looper, I don't have much time to send it back, so we're gonna have to keep it. But that hard off is hardcore, right? I'm not a fan of that. I think it's just a setting. You know, this is it's my third looper of this style, but I had the first generation. Then I bought the second generation the second it came out. And now I had to buy a new one because I used the crap out of the old one for 5 or 6 years and just ran it into the ground. I wrote the word same. When I'm talking and I'm typing, I'm writing like my thoughts. That's crazy. That was crazy. I wrote that. Okay. Yeah, because I'm marking clips, right? So I'm like talking and writing things down. And then I just write the words that are coming out of my mouth. That's so funny. All right. It's 111. 111. We went from 1111 to 111. It's a 111. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. Did your mogwais turn into gremlins? Because it's past midnight. Did you feed them? What'd you feed them? What'd you feed them? What did you feed them? What'd you feed them? What'd you feed them? What'd you feed them? Did you feed your mogwai? Did you feed your mogwai? Would you feed your mogwai? Baby talk? Are you a baby?
Baby, you're a baby. I'm a baby.
All right. I'll never understand the algorithm on TikTok. So crazy. We almost have 20,000 hours. We got 8,700 views. But now there's 15 people in the room. But there's like 150 on YouTube. So who cares, right? TikTok, what's your problem? Huh? I'm not good enough for you? All right. They're all over there gooning over ladies. That's probably what it is. They're all just watching some dumb girl just sitting there doing nothing, literally saying,
Hi.
and they're probably not even a real person. They just say that. It's so stupid. They should be banned forever if you're not doing something. Breezy says, I'll get there eventually. Yeah, well, I actually have some of the most viewed. I'm one of the most viewed people on TikTok. I literally am in the top 1% of most liked and most viewed TikTok in the history of the world. Literally, that is one of the achievements I've achieved. That's the thing. But that's probably a longevity thing more than it is anything, because I've just been streaming on there for so many episodes that by a certain amount, and I'm in the top 1% of TikTok, but it doesn't matter because it's still some weird game. They just want you to make money, and they don't care. If you don't make money, they don't give it to you. You know what's also crazy, guys, is I had like a 14 days with Taboost talent agency before I can like quit quickly, and then I have to wait for 2 months. And the fun thing is that for those 2 weeks, it was like huge numbers, right? And then, guess what? I think the 2 weeks are up right now, and the numbers haven't been that good. So do you think there's something correlated with that? Probably, right? I don't know. It helped me for a little bit. I'm not so sure it's helping me right now. But if that thing doesn't keep helping me, don't know. All right. Anyways, no one cares. We got almost 500 thumbs up on YouTube. We're here to win on YouTube. We almost got 24,000 views on YouTube. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours and 5 minutes. We got 23,600 views. That's what winning feels like. That's what feels good. People can track that. That's something people can see and they know. And that's what it comes down to. And you know what? We made money and we made real money over here. And that is what life is all about. But thank you, Breezy, over there on TikTok. But thank you to all my YouTubers, because that's really what it is, living the dream. Should we, I don't know. I don't know how much longer we're going to go. We got a good audience over here. All right. I might put it into subs only mode. I'll thank all the people. I want to thank Heavy D, gave me $100 in the members only section because he said he couldn't be here tonight. So thank you. We almost got 500 subs today. If we can get this thing to like 450, and I have not gone into subs only mode at all today, by the way. So we've just naturally been gaining, not forcing anybody. But, dude, yeah. I am not going to check. It doesn't matter exactly. We got gotten more than 500 subs today. We got 500 subs on Friday, dude. Heck yeah, dude. We're back. By the way, like I said, I posted the stats in the Discord. If you're a Discord member, I posted the stats. In the past 28 days, we've only gotten 2,500 subs before today. And in the past 90 days, we've gotten 25,000 subs. For the 2 previous months before that, we were God tier, getting like 3,000, literally 3,000 subs a week for 2 months. Then we hit May. We had a horrible month and didn't even get 2,500 subs. And now today, this Friday today, we got 500 subs. We did almost more subs today than like all of last month. It's crazy. One day. So we're back, I think. But never consider yourself fully back, because the game is crazy. The game is crazy. So I thank you for those that support me when I'm down, because that's what it comes down to, guys, is when the numbers are up and huge, it's easy for people to be like, yeah, and they're like,
Oh my God, it's so great.
and they throw money at you because it looks that great and everything's momentum. But when your numbers aren't that great and people are throwing money at you, it's because they know that you got the skill and they believe in the talent and stuff versus the hype train. And they're both good. It's all good, right? All support's good. But hype train, when there's a billion people watching you, it's easy to support. But believing in somebody when nobody's watching, that means you actually like them and believe in them. So thank you to those people. Thomas Johnson, Thomas Anonymous, Gentle Jake. Hey, thank you. Look at that thing. What is that? That was funny. That was super funny. A cheering towel. That was on TikTok. I got like smacked in the face by a floating little guy. It was a little guy. It was really funny. Thank you. Thanks to those that believe in me, though. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm really saying. We can do one more, maybe. I mean, normally we do 3 hours on Friday, but we got to figure something else out. I don't know what to do at the nightclub, because these, you know, I keep like burning myself out, dude. It's crazy. You know, because now we've done 6 hours today, and you know, I love it. I have fun. I'm not gonna act like I have tons of fun, but my throat starts hurting real bad. And like, we're gonna do hopefully 2 streams tomorrow. The more momentum we have, the more momentum I'm gonna ride. So thank you, YouTube. 500 thumbs up, YouTube. Good job. Love this place. All right, I want to thank David Holcomb and Travis for joining the nightclub and extending their nightclub things. Kev, you're always the best. Gentle Jake, Regal Sandwich, Gentle Jake, Synaptic, Thomas Johnson, Dennis Rice, Senqui. Thank you all for the super chats, okay? I love that. And we got to thank Breezy over here, just throwing down on TikTok. We got 19,000 hearts. If we could get it to 20, dude. All right. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. I hope I didn't get a bunch of ticks on me or on Pooh, Princess Pooh earlier in the nightclub walk. That's the biggest thing, man. We've been getting lots of ticks, and it's really scary because, you know, that alpha gal, like if you get bit, you become allergic to red meat. It's very scary. And I'm not even joking. I've had more ticks on me in the past, and it's crazy. It times up with it's actually crazy that it times up with the bad month. But the past month, I've had more ticks on me than in my entire life. And I'm an Eagle Scout, by the way. I am an Eagle Scout, so I camped all the time and hiked all the time growing up. And I lived in the woods in the country. And I've gotten more ticks on me in the past month than my entire life. And I think they're coming from Princess Pooh, my little Pomchi puppy, going on walks. They're coming from the woods that I walk in, okay? We've been going on walks, and it's a beautiful walk, but it's horrible. And now they have that thing. I'm really scared that I'm not going to be able to eat hamburgers anymore. I'm so scared, dude. But they don't bite me. What happens is I'm like sleeping. Dude, it's crazy. I'm like sleeping and I wake up with bugs on me and they're freaking ticks. They don't bite me. They don't suck my blood. But there's nothing more gross than thinking you have a bug on you and then you find out you do and it's a tick. And that there's a disease they carry that not only is it Lyme disease, but it makes you hate hamburgers. I don't want to be allergic to hamburgers, bro. And become an alpha gal. I don't want to turn into an alpha gal hamburger hater, bro. Please. 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 That's horrifying.
Crazy.
That's crazy, bro. And I'm not even joking. I've had more ticks on me. It's like a conspiracy. It's like the world. It's like some evil thing, dude. I'm not even joking, though. I probably had at least 24 ticks on me in the past month. Waking up with ticks on you crawling. And they're never biting me. They're never sucking my blood. So they haven't bit me yet. They're just crawling on me. And I think they come off of poo. Isn't that gross? Worst experience ever. Horrible. Disgusting and horrible. But I can't stop walking in the woods, dude, because I also feel healthy. So it's a mix of the walk that I take, if you're a nightclub member, you see it. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's got to be the most beautiful walk I've found in Iowa. It's this beautiful path, dude, that's paved and it's got a mix of woods and sunshine. And I've gone to a lot of parks going on walks and none of them have ticks though. This one has ticks, but the thing is I don't know. Is it worth it? It's literally like next to the river. It's so great, dude. It's heaven, but dude, ticks are... What if I can't eat hamburgers anymore? They've been horrible in Washington too? Yeah, dude, doesn't it feel like a conspiracy? I'm not gonna lie, dude. They literally called it Alpha Gal. Doesn't it feel like that part of it? I know nobody cares, but doesn't it feel like that's the conspiracy? Like, okay. So a bunch of rednecks that wear camouflage hats always go out in the woods. So now if you get bit by a tick, which the rednecks with the camouflage hats are most likely to go out in the woods and get bit by a tick, then they contract a thing called alpha gal, and they can't eat red meat and hamburgers, which is very demeaning and you lose your man card. So now you get bit by the disease itself is called alpha gal. So if you're like this big redneck, hardcore guy that loves red meat walking in the woods, you get bit by a tick and now you have alpha gal and you can't eat meat, that feels like a conspiracy, bro. I mean, I hate to be that way, but to name it something else, now you can't eat red meat and they're called alpha gal, that feels like demeaning, doesn't it? They go, now you can't eat hamburgers and you're alpha gal. It's like mocking. It's like you're being mocked. Not only can you not eat hamburgers and red meat, and you can't eat steak anymore because you're allergic to it, but you have to tell everyone you have alpha gal. Think about all the big manly dudes with camouflage hats that go out in the woods and go fishing and stuff that are now going to have to admit that they can't eat red meat and that they have
alpha gal.
And not to demean it because I'm scared that I'm going to get it, but it is that name is... I don't know, man. The amount of ticks out there, I don't know. It's an evil conspiracy, bro. And I'm not really a conspiracy person, but dude, that feels crazy, doesn't it? Just the name alone. And the fact that I find ticks all over me and I've never have in my whole life. And literally, like I said, I grew up in the freaking woods. And if you're a member of the nightclub, another thing you can see on my YouTube channel, if you go back, there's hundreds of episodes, but if you go back, I walked through my parents' forest and I show you the forest that I grew up in. It's woods. It's as thick as anything. kind of crazy. Anyways. All right, we got a poll. We're going to do one more song. Okay? TikToking on TikTok. TikToking on TikTok. It's horrible. Ticks are so gross, dude. And I never really cared because I never had a problem. They don't bite me, but it's more gross. It's probably just as gross, if not more gross, just to have them crawling all over you. Dude, one time I woke up and had 3 of them on my arm, crawling up my arm, right in the same spot. Like, how is that possible? They're hanging out together? Like, they're coming from poo, probably, right? Princess poo, my Pomchi puppy. Potentially, right? I don't know, dude. It's scary. All right. Anyways, not a fan of that. I have a friend who got alpha gal, and he's like a 250-pound, like, big dude. This is what I'm talking about. I have a friend who's like a big dude. He's like 250, 300 pounds. He's like this big guy who eats all the time, right? So you know he loves hamburgers. You know he loves hamburgers and steaks. He's eating all the time. But like, literally, this guy just announced like a day ago that he has alpha gal. And like, it's the first time where I was like, oh no, I know somebody that has that. And I know he's a big dude that eats a lot. So his whole life's screwed up, dude. And he's younger than me. He's like a young guy, dude. Imagine not being able to eat hamburgers anymore. Dude, you're like a young dude. You can't eat a hamburger. You can't eat a steak. And you weigh like 300 pounds. You're like this huge guy. Oh, it's crazy, dude. It's scary. That's scary. Should we say his name and tell everyone? Do you want to know who he is? Do you want to know his address and here's his picture and his address. That's real though. It's super scary. It scares me. I'm scared because I have so many ticks on me. It's scary. So I'm not making light of it, but we have to kind of, you can't deny that thing. Like, the world's weird, man. All right, I'm gonna play one more song. Okay, it's getting late at night. Here's the thing, the super late show, once the show gets real late and like I'm like hanging out with my main crew on YouTube, we start getting real, the talks start getting crazy. The talks start getting TikTok. All right, there's a poll on YouTube. I'm gonna finish it, but here we go. We got $2 from Unsaid Flounder saying, ticks work for the government, man. They could, dude. People were saying it's like, a thing to destroy like redneck people. That would, right? That is kind of destroying them, right? Like the people trying to save all the cows. Probably, right? If you want to save cows, that'd be one way to do it. You literally force, like, they probably love that, right? Like, if you're fighting for the cows, you're probably obsessed with this right now. You're like, how can we get a hold of tons of those and put them everywhere? You probably love it. Maybe. And then there's that meme where it's like, all you gotta do is dye your meat. Red meat, all you gotta do is buy some food coloring. Not
funny, not funny, not funny.
You just buy some dye and you're fine. Luckily, other meat is really good too, though, right? Chicken is like the best meat anyways, but not that, but steak, dude, come on. All right. All right, guys, love you guys. I hope none of you guys have to deal with that. I hope I don't. I literally am now like scared to go to sleep now. Like, it's real crazy. Because literally I found out today that my friend had it, by the way. That's all part of this. I was not all paranoid about the ticks, although they were gross and I don't like it, and I keep finding them. I am now paranoid because one of my friends got alpha gal. And like I said, he's definitely a guy who eats lots of steak, and he's a big dude, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. The odds, man. I'm lucky ticks don't like to bite me, but they sure like to crawl all over me. You need to stay away from me.
You need to stay away from me.
Yikes. Cannot imagine going the rest of your life without eating steak. They gotta cure that crap, dude. There's no way. It's like, I'm not a super young guy, but I will tell you, I'm not gonna like live like... Dude, I could not imagine. I don't know, vegan stuff is not that bad, but it's like, it's just like... It's like if somebody told me I couldn't eat strawberries forever, I'd be like really, really weird forever. No more. All right. It's been around for a while. Has it just not been that bad? So now you're saying that they're spreading it? It's been around for a while and they're just spreading it? You think you think I'm singing about me and my cousin experimenting? Yeah, we're scientists. Yep. Person in the chat thinks they're funny. Oh, you thought I'm singing about me and my cousin experimenting? Yeah. Because we're genius scientists. Yeah. We're experimenting. What do you think you're talking about? What did you think you're talking about, person? This is a family-friendly show. Me and all of my cousins are scientists. We all experiment. Oh, yeah. In Iowa, we experiment with all our cousins. That's right. That's right. With science. We do science experiments. You sick weirdo. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, computer science. Yeah. Yeah, with my cousins. Yeah. 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 It's not my fault they happen to be super hot and attractive. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right. Oh, you're funny. Durr. Stupid trolls. Yeah, dude, I'm from Iowa. I married my cousin. Stupid. What does this person think it is? Whatever, dude. Most people dude, the reality is most of us are inbred and everyone is pretty much inbred ever. You guaranteed probably not even a couple steps back, one of your cousins married your cousin to make you. That is almost 100%, 1,000% fact, by the way. If you go back, not even a couple generations, most likely we are all inbred. It is literally fact. Okay? It's kind of crazy. That's a real thing, and I'm not making that up, so you make fun of it, but in all reality, it's just facts. It's just facts. As if all communities were huge. Back when you lived in a little village, you didn't just travel all over the world, bro. It was all cousins. We're all cousins of cousins. It's pretty gross. I know. But it is true. And I'm not encouraging it, and I'm not saying we do that. I'm just saying and I know that the real truth is real.
Real gross.
Yeah. Yep. So marry your cousin. Yep. Little too family friendly. That's right. A little too family friendly for us, all right? I'm not encouraging it. I'm just speaking. I used to do experiments with my cousins on computers. You sick monsters. You're all disgusting. You're so gross. All right, $2. As it later we get into the night. Too family friendly. Disgusting. You're disgusting. It's not my fault your cousin's your dad or something. Whatever, I don't know. Imagine trolls thinking they're funny. Dude, no, I'm actually funnier than you. I hate to tell you. You think you're gonna say something in the chat that's funnier than me? Yeah, right. I run this show. You think you're funnier than me? You're not funnier than me. Yeah. You would have a show if you were funny, but you're watching me, so you're not funny. It's Friday. You'd be a stand-up comedian. You'd be out doing something, you know? Anybody else want to hear any more dumb jokes? All right, we're going to subs only mode. I wonder if that appeared on the screen. How many of those horrible things come up on here? I always wonder that. That's what's funny about having that thing there. But that gives the trolls a chance to they love it. I love it. You kind of get a chance to be highlighted on the billboard above me. And if you're lucky, you'll slip past my epic moderators for 2 seconds. Maybe. But most likely not. Unsaid Flounder with another $2 says, Can we hear some pirates in honor of the cousins? No. We do too many pirates, bro. I love that one, but we've been doing it a lot. I love that you love it, though. I'm really glad you love it, man. Thank you. Because, again, it's another one of my ones. It's more like it's certainly not exactly Pirates of the Caribbean. It's more like a pirate it's a pirate ditty song, not to be confused with the other, you know who, right? Not to be Sean. It's a pirate ditty, but not that kind. Which is also a P Diddy if you think about it. Is that what the P stood for? Pirate? Oh. We lost it. All the sponsors. Sorry, sponsors. Sorry to all the sponsors that are just human beings. I don't have any company sponsoring me. The sponsors are just people that give me money. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Guess what? People giving me money like it when I'm funny. We're family friendly, but I'm pushing the line tonight. Yeah, we're going to push it. We're going to push it. We're going to push it. Push it real good. That'd be a fun one, wouldn't it? That'd be a good one. I should learn that one. The Pirates. All right, guys, everybody. What should we do for the final bit, dude? Thomas Johnston hated that. Thomas, I'm sorry. Thomas, you're the best. Don't leave me, bro. I didn't mean it. None of it was funny. It was all, I take it all back. I'm losing my mind. All right. We love you, Thomas. Thank you for being here, buddy. Thomas Johnston is the ultimate sponsor of this show. You talking to me because I don't see anybody else? Probably. Daft Punk. I love pirates, man, but I feel like we just do it too much. Let's find one we haven't done in a while. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, Thomas Johnson, Regal Sandwich. I put it into subs only mode now, so the chat's gonna look different. We got 500 subs today, guys. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. And we ended the show, which is completely insane. Kev Dog. I'm going to end the poll so I don't forget, all right? So we started a new story. I'm going to end it. All right, guys, these were suggested by the chat earlier in the nightclub. All right, the nightclub members only section. Get it to 444, people. Yeah, one more. Magic number, let's go. Oh, we did it. I love that the sub counter's working. YouTube must have fixed that. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks cool, doesn't it? Heck yeah. All right, guys. 1,800 votes. These were suggested by the nightclub earlier during the meeting, all right? We're walking the dark, spooky woods, as we always do. We leave the nightclub, the futuristic nightclub castle, and go walking into the dark, spooky woods. That's how it works around here when we do the stories. With 1,800 votes, 15% voted for flies. We're walking the dark, spooky woods when 15% said flies. 21% said tick-tockin' alpha gals. Tick-tockin' alpha gals. Like sorority girls on TikTok, but also like a wordplay. Tick-tockin'
alpha gals. Tick-tockin' alpha gals. Help me!
You know, because like the fly.
Right? Help me!
You know The Fly? Do you know the movie The Fly? Do you know the movie The Fly?
Help me!
All right, you don't? All right, that's fine. I don't care what you know. If you don't know Sci-Fi. I don't care about you. That's right. The thing behind me looks like The Fly, by the way. Doesn't it? It looks like the mushy goo. It's totally the thing from The Fly. Hello, Nathan over there. All right. 26% say exploding clouds. We're walking the dark, spooky woods when 15% say flies, 21% say TikTok and alpha gals, 26% say exploding clouds, and 38% say ticks. We're going to walk the woods, the dark, spooky woods when ticks. What if it's just a boring, normal story? We're going to continue it tomorrow. Okay, so ticks. Is it just going to be normal? Are they going to be like magical ticks? Are they going to be, what's going to happen? We're going to find out tomorrow in the story. Tomorrow night, all right? I plan to be here Saturday afternoon. Go join the Discord, okay? Join the Discord. Put the link in the chat, moderators. I love you guys. Join the Discord. There's a constant conversation going on over there. We've had it for less than a week. You can say you were here. If you go there and comment, post your puppy, your dog, your cat, your animals, whatever. We got jumping spiders. People posted fuzzy jumping spiders, man. Hamsters. Go post your pet over there, okay? Or just go in there, say hi, and know that you were one of the first people to join the Discord, which might be a legendary thing. It might very well be. It's right now, it's looking pretty epic. I'm not going to lie. I can't believe the engagement. You'll be surprised. Literally, it's crazy right now. I'm very, very impressed. So thank you to those of you participating there. Who knows if it'll maintain momentum or not? I can't say. But I will tell you, it's the coolest place to hang out. And I have a really great community. And I didn't really realize that until like we made a community spot. So go check it out, guys. Yeah, check out my Discord. It's fun. All right. Annie Grace with the $2 Australian sending sunshine. Annie Grace is a gorgeous Australian babe. Annie Grace. I got a crush on Annie, but she's got a boyfriend. She doesn't want to be, she wants nothing to do with me. Annie Grace is hot. And she has a boyfriend, so I'm not trying to hit on her. But Annie, come on, we're going to get married, right? Me and Annie are married, but she doesn't know it yet. Annie, I got a crush on you and I hate it. You are so gorgeous. She looks like Margot Robbie. I think you're hotter than Margot Robbie though, honestly. I think you look like Margot Robbie. She's just Barbie. She's an Australian Barbie. Shout out to Annie Grace. I'm not trying to hit on you. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. But good for you. Heck yeah. And she has a boyfriend, so who cares? Right? Tell your boyfriend you're lucky. You're in Australia. What is going to happen? As if like, oh, she slipped into my...
Oopsies.
A shrimp on the Barbie, right? Because she's a Barbie, but I don't have a shrimp. You know, it's a lot better than that. Is it a cocktail? No.
Stop! It's a family-friendly show. Shut up.
It's a huge one. It's a huge one. Okay? It's not that either. It's somewhere. It's fine. Stop. What's wrong with me? It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. I'm sorry. Don't cancel me. I love you guys. Annie, thank you for the money. I appreciate you, okay? You are gorgeous, and you have a lucky boyfriend, and I'm sure you've destroyed plenty of guys' lives by being that beautiful, so lucky you. All right. Shrimp on the Barbie because she looks like a Barbie. Oh man, that's so funny because she's Australian. All right, that's solid. That's quick. You saying I don't have a quick wit? Are you telling me I'm not quick-witted, bro? I didn't write that. That's not a written joke. I didn't write that down. I should write that down. It's on the internet. My joke. Don't steal it. Thomas Anonymous, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. One of my all-time legends. Thomas Johnston and Thomas Anonymous were here. Thomas Johnston gave me 10. Thomas Anonymous with a 5 saying something you haven't done in a while. Cheers. Which is drink. Yes, I haven't drank in over 3 years. It's crazy. But guys, if we can get to 100,000 subs this year, by the end of the year, then I will be like the testament to like being completely sober. Yeah, just never do anything ever and you can win. But if I don't get to 100,000 by the end of the year, you better believe that on New Year's Eve, I'm going to drink 500,000 of everything. That's right. I'm going to go off the rails. Maybe. And I don't think you should be able to do one every once in a while, okay? You should be able to do something every once in a while. And I kind of miss doing that, okay? Sometimes. But then I also like fear, because I used to do it like, dude, when I would perform, I used to, like everybody, right? The nervous liquid courage. And that can get out of hand, especially because I do this every day. I could not imagine if I had to drink before the show. like I used to do back in the day. Like if I had to have like 2 or 3 White Claws just to get started, we would have a very serious problem around here probably. So I'm thankful for that. All I got to do now is have like a coffee, which is, you know, fine. Kind of. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. Wait, what's that say? The antidote? The antidote. Oh my gosh, so there's another Annie. It's a different Annie. Another Annie. All the Annies are invading. They're all Annies. And your name is Anna and antidote. That is the best name. Your name, that is your real... Dude, this person has the official one on YouTube. You got one of the best names I've seen. One of the best names. The Antidote. Awesome name. That is awesome. You are at The Antidote with a $20 super chat. It says, to the arts. Cheers. Cheers for $20. Thank you. Your name is awesome. That's artistic as crap. The Antidote. My sister's name is Annie, by the way. For those that don't know. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I was saying that. No, we're not going to go back into that. The cousin jokes or whatever. We're not doing that again. Okay. No. Annie Grace, thank you again. Don't be scared of me. We're having fun, okay, Annie? It's not, don't let everybody get mad. We're having fun, right, guys? It's fun. Do you want to see her picture, dude? All right, Annie, I'm not going to try to blow you up again, but you definitely changed. Look at this. If this is real, all my people, I'm going to hide your at. Look at this. All right, there's no denying that, right? And that's a different picture than the last time I talked about her. And all my Australian friends somehow seem to think that's really her. I would say it's fake, right? Everybody's saying that's actually her. They seem to know something I don't. So if that's really Annie, that is unbelievable, right? When I made the Barbie joke, the shrimp on the Barbie, she looks like a Barbie. I think she's prettier than Margot Robbie. I think she looks like Margot Robbie, but I think she's prettier, right? I think she looks more like a Barbie. Legendary. Smoking crazy. That's crazy, dude. Congrats to you. And if your boyfriend dumps you, I'm marrying you right now. I don't care. That's right. It's official. We're married. That's right. I married Annie Grace right here live. You guys saw it. All right? Mark the words. Mark my words. I don't even care if you're a horrible monster. That's right. Your last name's Grace. I'm sure. All right. I don't even care. All right? All right. All right. Stop it. All right. Let me look here. Okay, we got a bunch of super chats. Holy cow, guys. The Antidote has the coolest name ever. You're the best. $20. Another Annie. Hey, we got a $1 from like way crazy. I don't know what that is. A 1 yen? 100 yen? What is that? 100 yen? I don't know what that is, but I love that. Thank you! I don't know what that... Thank you for the 100 yen or whatever, man. I love that. There's somebody from like... Is that yen? Somebody from China or... Something, dude. Somebody from somewhere foreign, real foreign. I don't know what that even is. I love when I don't know. Could be one. It's any one of those. It's some crazy squiggles. Love that. Thank you. I can imagine, dude, in their country, that's like a ton of money probably. Thank you. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap, dude. Antidote. The Antidote. Replying to my Annie Grace and Antidote. Antidote with a $100. Seem to like my stupid riffs. Antidote with a 100 says, whoa, 2 Annies. Yeah, and you're the Antidote. So you're like curing. You're here to, does that mean you get rid of all the Annies? Or do you bring them? Up in the Annies, guys. We're up in the Annies. Up in the Annies. So many antidotes. Annies. My sister's named Annie. You're Annie. We got extra Annies. We got Annie Grace, Antidote. Annie, $120 from Annie. I could cry for that. Thank you, Annie. You're the best. Love you for that. Annie Grace, Antidote. I didn't read what Annie Grace said. Annie, I'm scared. I don't want to. Oh, you said you hope I reach 100,000 subs. Me too. Prawn Star. Hey now. Hey now. Shrimp on the Barbie. Prawn Star. I'm glad I went through the chat there. That's a good, solid, funny. My chat is so funny. He's so funny. Love that. Love that. Love that. Thank you, Annie. All right. Thomas Anonymous with the $2 says Antidote is a legit, very cool, name, dude. That's one of the best names. That's one of the best. The only one that was better is what was the one that was there last night? Oh no, I can't think of it. Can you guys remember that person? I was pointing them out. They have, because it's an @ so you can't. It's not like their nickname. It's their actual @ Man, I can't remember it. There's another person who has like one almost as good. We had a couple of people have really good ones. The Elma Elmatu. I don't know how to say your name. Elma sent 20 gifted members. 20 gifted members. That's a lot. Elmat. I don't know what you want to be called, but you just gifted 20 memberships. Dude, we are going to town right now, guys. Holy crap, and I'm just messing around saying dumb stuff. This is insane. Holy crap, guys. Dono Train, guys. I'm going to play one more song. I was going to probably get out of here, but now we're going to do something because this is as epic as crap. Holy crap. Holy freaking crap right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is happening? Holy crap, Annie. The Antidote just gave $300 more. Are you kidding me? Annie. That's almost $500 from the Antidote. Holy cow. You're the best, Annie. All the Annies in the chat, we love you. Holy cow, the Antidote. Thank you so much, Annie. I love you. Thank you. I love all you Annies. You're all so beautiful and great. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. You're the cure. You're saving us all. Thank you for funding me, man. I am here all the time trying to live the dream. We got 30,000, almost 31,000 views in 3 hours. Well, 2 hours and 40 minutes. So we're actually nowhere near. We're almost 3 hours. 30,000 guys. And this afternoon we got 44,000 views in 2 hours. We are dominating right now. We got over 500 subs today. We almost got 600 actually. We are almost at 600 subs today. Today alone. We are doing it, guys. Heck yeah. We got 24,000 hearts on TikTok and 9,200 views on TikTok. Oh my God, look at this. Elma. Just call me Mattias. Elmat. Okay. Elmat. Mattias. So you're Elmat. Because you Mattias with a tilde thing or whatever. Just call me Mattias. Greetings from Argentina. With 500 Argentinian dollars. ARS. Ars. Thank you, Mattias. Mattias. Man, you guys are raining on me, dude. Oh my God. The Antidote. Annie Grace. Yes, it's been a while though. With a $2. Oh my gosh, you guys. Holy cow. How can I thank you? You guys are really blowing my mind right now. This is epic. Holy crap, guys. Thank you for believing in me and funding my show, funding my dreams, my crazy nonsense. And I know I cross the line and walk the line and say crazy stuff. I try to stay family friendly, but I also, when there's a joke there, I'm going to make it. As long as I think it's sort of PG-13, okay? I tend to try to be funny over being, I aim for funny. So when there's some of those things, please don't be offended when I walk the line. I try to not cross it. I try to stay family friendly, And I'm pretty family friendly, but I'm a PG-13 joke kind of thing sometimes. So Annie, all the Annies, I just mean nothing but positive vibes and good stuff. Holy crap. Annie Grace, honestly though, like if you need to like connect with me on Instagram. Like, I don't know. I would love to know if that's really you, because I feel like still don't believe it. All the people said that's really her. So that Barbie doll, beautiful Australian babe, that is crazy, right? Unbelievable. Wow. It's just awesome. This is awesome. Let's get it to 500. Look at the number behind us. We're doing it, guys. Are we going to get to 100,000 by the end of the year or what? I don't know. It's been so up and down. Thank you for you legends. Antidote. Antidote, you're the best. I wish I had the song Annie, Are You Okay? I really wish I had the song Annie, Are You Okay? I really wish I had that one in the bag, because this is the perfect moment. Dude, Mattias just gave 20 more gifted memberships, dude. In Argentina, by the way. So, like, think that's expensive, dude. 20 more gifted memberships. That's 40 members, dude. Thomas Anonymous, I think, has the all-time record of 60. Just so you know. But not trying to pressure you, because you went crazy. You already gave me 500. Dude, Mattias, we love you. Antidote, Mattias. Guys, throwing down right at the end. This is insane. You guys humble me like crazy. And Heavy D gave a bunch earlier. Thomas Johnson, Dennis Rice, everybody. Sinqui, Synaptic, Gentle Jake, Regal Sandwich. Thank you so much. Antidote, Annie Grace, Mattias. Thank you so much. Can we get that thing to 500, guys? Roll it up. 5 more subs, and then we're going to move on to the final piece. What should it be, guys? I can never live up to this. Antidote. You're a true legend. I'm probably going to name the episode after you. I hope that's okay. The Antidote. Because usually when people give that kind of money, I name the episode after them, and that's crazy. You're epic. Thank you so much. You paid for everybody's time. And like I always say, I know that nobody cares, but man, we got 58,000 subs. If each one of these people were to give me $5 a year, $5 a year, YouTube takes 30%. Think how wealthy I'd be. I'd be killing it, guys, so consider doing that. But people like Antidote, who gave like $500 basically, make up for the other percentage, right? You guys are changing my life. I'm so thankful, guys. Thank you. Thank you. As we build this place, please go join the Discord, because we have a community over there. We're only a couple days in. We're not even a week in. If you join it and you say something, you can tell people that you were here on the first week. And not that I don't know if it's going to be epic or not. It feels like it could be. If this place grows and grows and grows, it's exciting. This is exciting, guys. Look at that. Look at that. We are almost to 600 subs today, because we started at 57,915 or something, or 980. So not quite. I don't know. Who cares, right? Numbers don't matter. 31,000 views. They matter. They do, kind of, right? And almost 25,000 hearts on TikTok, 9,200 views, 630 thumbs up. Man, I wish Thomas Johnston didn't leave. He left. I think he got offended. I was saying too much, and I am saying too much sometimes. I'm sorry. Don't get mad. I'm just saying stupid crap, all right? Party in Australia. Dude, I really want to come to Australia, guys. By the way, those of you in Australia, like, I want to play in Japan, okay? I'll say one more thing. My biggest dream, one of my biggest dreams, my mom knew this. I'm sad my mom died. Like, it's almost been 4 months. February 12th, my mom died. Like, she knew this. Like, I always wanted to perform in Japan, dude. That's one of my biggest dreams. But if I want to perform in Japan, you got to stop in Australia on the way. So, like, the reality is, guys, if I ever plan that, I'd love to make it so I could play in Japan twice a year. I know that's crazy, but I literally want that dream. Because it's not like I can afford to stay there that long anyways, right? So we'd have to go there like 1 or 2 weeks and then leave. So it's like my dream, once or twice a year, you go to Australia, be there for like a week or two, If I can play enough shows there to make money, then go to Japan, play in Tokyo, then come back to Australia. So it's like you go to Australia, play Sydney, then you go to Tokyo, you play Tokyo, you come back and you play Melbourne, right? Then you come back to LA, right? And then Iowa, right? But I gotta get somebody, you know, I gotta make money. I'm not going there for fun. I don't want to break even either. Like, I'd like to actually make money, and that trip is like $10,000. So if we can figure out some way to make me money, I will I want to do it. And if we can figure out a way that I don't have to pay for the hotel or driving, so like if I need my friends in Australia, or if we can make friends in Japan, and we can get people that could drive me and have a place that I could stay, all of a sudden the cost goes way down. Because that's all like hotels and travel. Like, you know, the flights are expensive, but the actual like hotel and driving, like Uber, right? If I got to ride Uber everywhere, it's going to destroy my wallet. So like if we could find people I could stay with and people that would drive me around, we could stream the whole time. Nothing weird, just like, you know, and then go to Australia for like a week or two, go to Japan for like a week or two, then come back to Australia for a week or two. Like, you know, take like a month to do the whole thing and then come back. Stream the whole thing. It sounds awesome, right? But it again, it's like a $10,000 trip, so I got to make at least $10,000 somehow. And I don't know. Or we could just do a GoFundMe and make the money off streaming and do it for the heck of it. There's that too. Would you guys pay for a trip to Australia without me selling tickets? Does anybody know a promoter? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm making sure that wasn't what I thought. Okay, we got another super chat. $10 from the Antidote. This is me leading into my work presentations. $10 from Antidote leading into your work presentations. Annie, you're going to win and take over the world. I believe in you, Antidote. Just your name alone says how clever you are. That is, how did you get that name? I feel like there's a billion people out there that want that name. You know how many like influencer chicks want that name, dude? You know that's a popular name. Like or like you're like the most clever person ever. It's such a good one, dude. Do you have that on Instagram too? Because I feel like Instagram would like eat that name alive. Or TikTok too, man. Thank you, Annie. All right. Sarah Wood. Yeah, dude, 58,500. How crazy, right, guys? How crazy is that number, dude? Love you guys. Do I speak Japanese? Not even close. You want me to try? The only thing I got is this, man. How many of you expected the gong? Did you really expect a gong? It's the Gong Show. I had to leave. Should I start or end? You know, maybe I should be starting or ending the show with the gong. That'd be a good start or end, right? It's like, psh. The laser thing's way better though, right? Like you can't, dude. The laser thing is so signature, dude. That's like crazy. It's like, all right. All right. Thank you, Antidote. Thank you, everybody. This has been a dream, okay? It's 2 a.m. You guys are unbelievable. I could cry, dude. I'm not even joking. Like, I try to not cry. The only time like I really like broke down crying like crazy was Thomas Johnston, and Thomas Johnston is unbelievable for what he did. Like, anyone that knows what happened during the Thomas Johnston era of domination, and he's still here, and he's in the Discord, and we love him, and he will always be here as far as I know. Right? And I love that because like what he did was change my life in a way. He made sure that either no matter what happens, we're going to be good for at least a year as long as I don't spend money like an idiot. And I'm not. And I'm saving it. And I want to buy a van. But I'll be honest, guys, that's $80,000 if I buy a new one. But guys, you know the plan, right? If I buy that van, how awesome it'd be. I'm going to probably start a GoFundMe soon. And I know I have a lot of money saved. I could buy it and make payments right now. But what if we just got a GoFundMe to fund the whole project and we tried to do the whole thing? I'm tempted to, man. I mean, I might start it. Should we just do it? Now the numbers are doing so good on YouTube, I'm tempted to not. Because see, like a week ago, the numbers were so not good that I was like, who cares about anything? We'll just start a GoFundMe. Now, when we're doing well, I'm tempted to not do anything different. Like, if we can win for the next 6 months at this exact pace right now, I will change 0 things about my life. And I'll just do YouTube until we get 100,000 subs. Then at 100,000 subs, we can change everything. Because although I want 1 million subs, once we have that ecosystem of like a big pool of people, we take over the world. You know what I mean? I really want to go to Japan, though. The gong. Unsaid Flounder likes the gong with a $2 super chat. The Antidote. $20 from the Antidote. That's $500 from Antidote. Love you, Annie. Annie, you're a game changer. W's for Annie. Welcome to the Antidote episode. Love you for that. Love you for that. We're about at 3 hours. I'm going to do one more song, guys. It's 2 a.m. What time is it in Australia right now? Is Gentle Jake still here? You know what I think about, guys? I know this is a side tangent, but now I'm all like paranoid because my friend got alpha gal. And I've been covered in ticks. It's like, how do you find out that you have alpha gal? And I was going to ask him, like, I'm going to look into it. You just eat red meat one day and break out into hives? Because I looked into it, like you get, like it is allergic, dude. It's like you can die when you eat red meat. It's that bad. So what I'm saying is, did you just eat a hamburger one day and then swell up and feel horrible? How sad and scary is that? You're like just eating a hamburger and then you're like go into like anaphylactic shock because you ate a hamburger. Like, you literally could just die from a hamburger out of nowhere. That is terrifying. I've had so many ticks on me, dude. I'm scared. Yikes. I could have it right now for all I know. I'm not even joking, dude. I literally, like, removed ticks from me, like, last night. It's scary. Yeah, Annie, are you on Instagram? It's 5 o'clock for Annie. Yeah, Annie, we all... Annie Grace said she's not on Instagram because she posted surf videos without authorization. What does that mean? Other people, anaphylactic shock. Oh my God. Unsaid Flounder. You are a legend with that one. Anaphylactic shock. Oh man, we almost need, that's like a show ender. We need the gong. Bong. That is awesome, bro. Anaphylactic shock. There's another great name, by the way. That's got to be someone. Somebody make that your YouTube name. Somebody needs to go steal that one because Antidote is like the best one, but anaphylactic shock is a really good one too. Wow, how do you get in trouble for posting surf videos without authorization? Were they scantily clad or were they other people surfing? Pro surf videos? That is so good. Unsaid Flounder nailed it. All right, Ghazi went all racist with it and put the word "gur" after it. That's not funny. That's not funny. I didn't say it. That's canceled. I'm not going to act like it wasn't clever, but it's, you know, it's offensive. Anaphylactic shock. Annie. And ignore all the people and keep going. I will. All right, we're almost done here, guys. One more song. I wish I knew Annie. Annie, are you okay? One more song. We're 3 hours in. It's 2:10 in the morning. I almost said one heck of a show, guys. Heck of a show. I'm living the dream. Thank you guys for allowing me to live the dream. I will continue to hold the post and throw it down. It was 515 behind me, by the way, which is the area code of Des Moines, Iowa, which is where we're live from. Live from the 515, Des Moines, Iowa. I am Iowa's most watched live streamer, and you can Google it. You can Google it. Yes. Yes. Yes, you can Google Iowa's most watched live streamer, and I am actually the answer. Iowa, the home of Slipknot, and I am the biggest thing to come out of Iowa since Corey Taylor and Slipknot. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Live streams from the Field of Dreams. If you build it, will they come? They've been coming by the tens of thousands. Dude, today, 44,000 views in 2 hours this afternoon. 33,000 views in 3 hours right now. Nearly 100,000 views today alone. Insane. And live stream views on YouTube. Really crushing it, guys. Thank you. Live from the 515. I'm live from Merle Hay Mall. Future Nightmares, a haunted house in a mall. I am in a mall right now at 2:10 in the morning. A haunted mall in the middle of Des Moines, Iowa. Think about that. It's awesome. Merle Hay Mall. Shout out to Merle Hay Mall. Thank you, everybody. Wow, you got in trouble for using other people's surf videos. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. It's all good, Annie. They were just jealous of how beautiful you were. They were like, this chick is too beautiful for Instagram, which is not a thing, right? Because all the chicks on Instagram are beautiful. Annie, you really need to do an Instagram again. If that's really what you look like, go take over the world. Dude, if that's really what you look like, if that's what you look like all the time, take over the world. What are you doing? Like, you're unstoppable. Like, a beautiful woman has the most powerful power in the world. There's nothing more powerful, no more magic powers than being a beautiful woman. It's kind of, I'm pretty jealous of it. Go take over the world, Annie. Check out the spooky basement. Joanna Bird knows her business. All right, we're going. Without makeup, no way. I don't know. Thank you, Antidote. We have extra Annies here. So many Annies. Up in the Annie. Up in the Annies. We're going to go. If we're up in the Annie so much, we're going to have anaphylactic shock. Guys, go get the antidotes. You're having anaphylactic shock. We're up the Annies, and we're going into anaphylactic shock. Go get yourself an antidote. That's enough Annie jokes. My sister's name's Annie. She's going to love all those jokes, by the way. I'm going to show her these jokes. These are funny jokes. Thank you, Antidote. Again, I can't thank you enough. That's crazy amounts of money, guys. Right? Like 3 hours here. It's like, I just thank you for supporting my community and my people. Like, again, I've built this little thing. You're kind of funding my little community here, you know? And we're trying to win. It's hard. We're going to do it, dude. Who knows? 6 months, guys. Where are we going to be in 6 months, guys? It's halfway through the year. Do you guys think we're going to get there? We got 600 subs tonight. Are we going to get there? I don't know. If you would ask me literally 2 weeks ago, I was literally, you can go watch the members only section. I literally believed we weren't going to do it. Now, if you asked me a little over a month ago, I said we were going to do it in 5 seconds. So it's crazy. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared. Are you scared? I'm scared. But I'm excited. Thanks so much for supporting this place. Let's play one more. I got to get out of here. My throat hurts. Anti music. I'm gonna play the anti music for sure. Auntie. I know we need to play Annie. Are you okay? But I don't. So. It's a good one. All right. What do we do, guys? One final one. Let me look up some stuff. How do we end this one with a banger? We just end the show. We could just end it. I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie. We're not gonna take it. Haven't done that one in a while. Halo, King of the Hill. We're not gonna do that one. American Idiot. Another one bites the dust. Walk, Sunshine of Your Love, Wish You Were Here. Mama, I'm Coming Home. Yeah, I think that's the only, there's a lot, but I don't. Play that funky music, White Boy. Loch Lomond. I'm trying to not repeat too many. That's why I'm just reading the ones that I think we should do. Incubus. I don't have any Incubus. One more time. White Wedding would be such a good one. White Wedding is a good suggestion. White Wedding. Wow, wedding. That'd be a good one to learn to sing, and because I can kind of sing that. I could probably sing and play that one, and it'd be good. I gotta learn that one. I like that suggestion. Someone want to go write that in the song suggestions on Discord? We're not gonna take it anymore. Onyx. We're not gonna take it anymore. War Pigs is a good suggestion, yeah. And he's got a gun. Yeah, dude, that's a funny one too. Anytime you want. Scotty Doesn't Know is a good one. I feel like we do that a lot. White one. Hey, somebody, there you go. Thanks for putting that in the Discord. Gentle Jake, we've been talking about Australia this whole time. Gentle Jake is here. $3 from Gentle Jake. Love you, man. Annie Grace has a full fan club in America. All right. All right, we'll go from War Pigs. Okay, we can either do my version of Thunderstruck, which I have like a pre-arrangement. So Thunderstruck. Or One More Time, or We're Not Gonna Take It Anymore. There you go. Thunderstruck. One More Time, or We're Not Gonna Take It. Hello, Jaime Camp. We're not gonna take it? All right. All right. We're not going to take it anymore. This one goes out to the Antidotes and Annie Grace and all the Annies, my sister Annie and Annie Grace and Antidote. We love you. Thank you for helping me. This best of luck to you on your work, and best of luck to all the people in Australia and Antidote and Annie Grace and Annies, and up your Annies, all right? All right, Annie disestablishmentarianism. Annie disestablishmentarianism. Megan wanted Thunderstruck. You want to hear a taste of it? I'll just show you the prearranged taste. Watch. Because I saved what we did the other day. Anybody here the other day? So now I got a backing track for this that's pretty solid. You ready? Check this out. Watch this. Here, just watch. All right. So there you go. Like I said. So like without building all the parts from scratch, it's kind of like a prearranged track, right? So that is it with the... I saved that one because we made that the other night, and I like think that's a really solid like way to go for that. And the reason I did that is so, you know, because if I performed in front of people, live looping is awesome if you're there for like the whole thing, right? Well, like in an instance where you perform, like I talked about doing TikTok battles, right? So you have a minute, you have a 90 seconds on TikTok battles to do your thing. And in 90 seconds, I can't live loop all the parts quick enough to get somewhere, right? So you see that, right? Where I play both parts, like we have enough arrangement there where I could show off, and in 90 seconds, like I can impress people. So I think that's a really good one, right? I think, what do you guys think? Like a good, like, you know, a good idea, I feel like, right? I think it is. I think it sounds cool without overusing backing tracks. But was that a good enough end? I didn't start from scratch. I'm sorry. That's one of the backing tracks. But again, like I have a brand new looper. I only have 2 songs I've saved. The one that I started the show with, and then this. And since we made that, this was one I did the other day. I was like, we have to save a couple backing tracks so that, like I said, in 90 seconds, how would I blow people's minds without live looping every part? And that, to me, is what we do. Was that cool? Did you like that? See, we got to the point real quick, right? So it wasn't like a lot of games. Like, if you give me 90 seconds, we can go right to the best part. And I think we can hit people. Like, again, if I was competing in TikTok battles, which is where you battle live, you know, to boost talent agency, the agency I signed to, it's all about battling. And some of them, they only give you 90 seconds or less to prove yourself. And I can't prove, other than doing a bunch of guitar tricks, I kind of had to have a prearranged stuff. Not only that, if I perform live in front of people, some audiences are going to love the live looping part. I've done that a lot of times in front of people. If they understand what you're doing, they love the build-up. That's fun, right? But a lot of times it takes too much time. And if you were going to play with other bands, I wouldn't probably want to live loop if I was opening for a band, you know? Because like if you only had 30 minutes, you're going to waste half of it building stuff. And it's like, you want to get to the best part. Like people that don't appreciate the art form are not going to be impressed by live looping from scratch. So you got to like almost say, you have to have a little bit of prearranged stuff. So if we could get to 558, man, we could have 58558, and that'd be a cool number probably. What do you think? I thought it was cool. Let's see. What do the Australians think? Annie Grace? I know it's a horrible spit in the face to Angus Young, but I love AC/DC more than everybody. Annie Grace. Oh, Annie's leaving. Annie's leaving. She was offended. The Australians are offended. Oh, my God. Annie Grace is leaving. She was offended. Annie, you're offended? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Annie, you're an Australian. Annie is Australian, and she's leaving because the Australians couldn't stand my version. Well, no, okay, Annie. I see how it is, Annie. All right. We scared all the hot babes off. You don't have to like it, Annie. It's fine. Have a good one, Annie. Stay beautiful. Sweet Prince. Heck yeah. Tell your boyfriend that show your boyfriend the clips of me talking about you so that he stays nervous. That's right. That's right. The second your boyfriend dumps you, you're married to me. All right, Annie? Leave him on his toes. But you're going to have to move to America, or I'm going to have to move to Australia, or we'll both just move to Japan or something. We'll move to we'll just move to some planet, and then we'll live stream our whole lives and be a reality show. We'll do 90 Day Fiancé. Yeah, dude, come to America. We'll be on 90 Day Fiancé, but we won't let them take control of it. We'll make our own 90 Day Fiancé live on YouTube 24/7. That's right, and I'm going to be Big Ed. That's right, I'm Big Ed, everybody. That's right, I am Big Ed of 90 Day. My mom loved that show, man. That makes me sad. My mom loved 90 Day Fiancé. I know it's just trash. She loved it, though. That's right, guys, 90 Day Fiancé, yep. Annie Grace is going to move to America, and we're going to stream the whole thing. And it's going to be like Big Ed, dude. Do I look like Big Ed? I'm pretty much exactly like Big Ed. They used to call me Big Ed. That'd be really weird if they did, though. I hated it because it didn't make any sense. Big Ed. Is that how they say it in Australia? That's what they call big-headed people in Australia. Big Ed? A Big Ed? You got a Big Ed there? That's more British than it is Australian, really. A Big Ed? You got a Big Ed there, right? Right. Big Ed. A Big Ed. My mom loved 90 Day Fiance. Rest in peace to my mom. Tell your mom you love her, all right? You never know what can happen to you or your mom, all right, guys? My mom died February 12th. And the chat has become my mom. And you can, a Big Ed. Right on, Big Ed. Yeah, Annie Grace. There you go, Annie. So your boyfriend breaks up with you. We're going to do 90 Day Fiance. That's right. But we're not going to have them take all our money. I'll monetize it on YouTube. 24/7. You can watch me and Annie screaming at each other. That's right. I don't even think you can do 90 Day Fiance if you don't drink. Because like the whole thing of those reality shows is they try to make you drink too much and then make you scream at each other. That's what they do. They starve you and then they make you fight. Look into it, dude. I'm not even lying. All of them do that. It's literally a thing. They literally, like, they try to malnourish you, and then they try to make you drink tons of alcohol instead of eat, and then they make you scream at each other. Yeah, it's garbage. I'm not going to act like it's not garbage. My mom loved it, though. And sometimes garbage is the best. Just like something like McDonald's. Like, I like McDonald's every once in a while. I'm not acting like it's like some good thing, dude. McDonald's is good every once in a while, right? Don't act like it's not. Big Mac is great, dude. It is, but it's garbage, just like 90 Day Fiance. But people love it because it's fun garbage, right? And I would watch it with my mom because my mom loved it, so I'd watch it, dude. I watched a bunch of 90 Day Fiance. And I feel like there's like this world where I would go watch 90 Day Fiance just to remember my mom. It makes me sad to think about that. Because there's no way I'm watching that. I don't watch cable TV. I don't have satellite. I'm not doing that. My mom did, though. She was old school, so she's watching like 90 Day Fiance. There's no way, unless I went out of my way, I would have no way to do that. But like I used to sit with my mom and watch that just because that's what she would watch. She wouldn't like anything I would watch, so I'd watch that. And then I'd make fun of how horrible it is, because it is horrible garbage. And then what they do, dude, they literally do an episode, then they do an episode, they rerun the episode reacting to the episode. So like they have all the characters from the show react to the show they just did. And then they do a show reacting to the reaction show. It is literally like, it's like the way the internet works, kind of like duplicating. They make so much money off of one thing, dude. It's insane. I got to give them credit for that, but my mom loved that stuff. I always told her I'd do 90 Day Fiance as a joke. And I would, man. Right? That'd be funny. Should I do 90 Day Fiance? Come on, Annie Grace. All right. Annie Grace. You watched 90210 with your mom in the 90s? Yeah, dude, and that's some garbage, right? It's the same thing, basically, right? Like just drama for drama's sake for no reason. That's the sound of all of those shows. That's 90210 and 90 Day Fiance in one impression in 10 seconds. Right? Did I nail it? There you go. Nailed it. That's what it is. That's what their shows are. It hasn't changed since the 90s, dude. 30 years later, it doesn't matter. Who's paying for that? How much money would you give me to do a 90 Day Fiance with Annie Grace? They'll call it, but we'll change the name of the show, because since we can't name it that, it'll be 90 Days of Grace. Because Annie Grace. 90 Days of Grace. Graceful 90. 90 Days of Grace. Grace Anatomy. The Antidote. Grace Anatomy. The Antidote. So it's like Grey's Anatomy, but like Grace Anatomy, the antidote, because like antidotes and doctors and Grace Anatomy antidote, huh? Not.
Grace period.
You got a 90-day grace period. There we go. All right, it all sucks. We're losing it. We're losing the show. Canceled. Why am I throwing out theoretical reality shows? Because it's going to happen. Manifest it. There was a lot of puns this episode. A lot of really clever ones, too. The chat was very clever this episode. Very clever. You don't know my name? Annie, are you okay? To be fair, Annie, more people on Earth know me as Sparky than anything else. More people on Earth, by a long shot, also know me as Sparky than by my real name. Like, it's not even close. We've gotten 12 million views on my YouTube channel. I don't think I've even probably seen 12 million people in real life. I wonder if I have. I mean, I've been all over the United States. Maybe. I mean, I went to giant parties in Savannah, Georgia, and in Salem, Massachusetts, with gatherings of over 100,000 people. I did St. Patrick's Day. I street performed in Savannah, Georgia on River Street. I street performed on River Street. I street performed in Savannah, Georgia on River Street. I street performed during St. Patrick's Day, which has over 100,000 people in the streets, okay? And then in Salem, Massachusetts, during Halloween happenings, multiple years during Halloween in Salem, I was street performing. You can look up the videos. If you don't believe me, I have video proof of these things on my YouTube channel. I would go to Salem, Massachusetts, the Witch City, in the Witch City Mall, and street perform, and there's over 100,000 people there every single day. So maybe I've seen 12 million people, maybe 12 million people, but they didn't know my name necessarily. But they would have known me as Sparky also, because I was promoting my music. So maybe, I don't know. That's a weird thought though, isn't it? I'm more Sparky probably than I am. What's my real name? My real last name is Churchill. Annie Grace, and that makes me your ruler because you're Australian, right? So as a Churchill, wouldn't that make me like
the ruler of the Australians?
Because like since you come from British people, you're like I'm like, Do you know? Do you know? Do you? Does anyone care? Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay? Are you jealous?
Are you jealous, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you jealous, Annie? If I make you jealous enough, are you going to fly here? Sorry, I can't date you. I have an imaginary relationship with an Australian lady who has a boyfriend. That's what I'm telling all my Americans. Dude, you didn't know, Annie? I've been rejecting girls all the time because I thought I was theoretically married to an Australian lady that doesn't even...
Annie. I'm waiting for Annie to break up with her boyfriend.
Guys, can we get 2 more subs and we'll get out of here? I think that's going to be the end of the show. All right, that's enough dumb jokes. My real last name is Churchill, though. I'm not even exaggerating that. That's real. I know, I'm awesome. I want to go to England and see if I'm not like worshipped like a king, dude. I really do. I've never been to England. But it doesn't sound like a good time right now. Like, no offense, right, guys? But it sounds like your government's kind of... Not that ours is. Like, all governments are pretty weird right now. Australians, everybody's government's pretty bad. But, England's kind of weird. But, like, dude, like, do you think if I go there, they just hand me the world? They'd be like, all right, his name's Churchill. Give him the world. Cheerio. And they just hand me free stuff? Probably. I don't know. It makes me want to try it, though. Someday, maybe. Somebody's got to hire me, right? If we can get paid to do all this, we're going to do it, dude. If I can get paid to go to these places, I'm going to tour the world. You better believe it. That's what's fun. If you follow this show, once we get to 100,000 subs, I'm going to start pushing the game. Right now, we got to focus on getting there, though. So 2 more subs. Who's going to get the 58,000? Who's going to get 58,558? Oh no, guys, I sneezed. Is that the sign that I have, do I have alpha gal now? When do you know? How do you know? That's what scares me. How do I know? I sneezed, dude. Oh my God, I had a meatball earlier. I ate a meatball on spaghetti earlier. I'm sneezing, guys. Does that mean I have it? Oh no. I got alpha. Oh no, I'm an alpha gal. I'm going to take over a sorority now. I'm an alpha gal. I'm going to be huge on TikTok because I'm an alpha gal. It's not funny. I know it's not funny. I'm terrified of it. Trust me. We all should be. It's kind of scary. No offense. I'm not funny. Remember that. All right. Angus is the best. AC/DC is the best. AC/DC is by far the best thing to come out of Australia ever, by the way. When we're talking about like Australia's best thing, no question. I don't think anyone would question that, right? Even Australians know that, right? The best thing to ever come out of Australia by a long shot ever, not just music, just in general. And yeah, maybe Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's pretty good other than his, some of his thoughts or whatever, right? But like, I would argue AC/DC is way better than them. That AC/DC is the biggest, probably the most money-making thing to ever come out of Australia too, right? Like technically. I don't know though. Mel Gibson with The Passion of the Christ probably beat. Did The Passion of the Christ make more money than AC/DC's entire career? It might have. That's a good one, right? Who made more money, AC/DC or Mel Gibson? AC/DC has one of the highest, Black and Black's one of the highest selling albums of all time. They're both billions, right? So it's like crazy. Can anyone answer that? Can somebody give me a real answer, please? That'd be awesome. Let's find out the answer. Hey, we got the number behind me. W's in the chat. Look at the number behind me. 858558. Can somebody look that up? Who made more money in their entire career? AC/DC or Mel Gibson? It's got to be pretty close. And that's crazy, but like The Passion of the Christ was one of the highest selling movies ever, right? Like that movie for Mel Gibson, like that makes him probably contend with AC/DC. That's a good one though, right? That's a crazy thought. Is that what's the biggest? That's got to be the biggest thing though, right? And again, I don't care. AC/DC had no controversies ever, dude. Isn't that crazy? Mel Gibson made more money, you think? 45 million net worth for 425 million net worth for Mel. Yeah, but like AC/DC is a group, so like how much money do you think 400 million net worth for AC/DC? Mel Gibson by 25 million. Yeah, but like you could look at like AC/DC's album sales and like I don't know if that's a real number, but Jaron, thank you. There you go. 425 million net worth for Mel Gibson and 400 million for AC/DC. So technically Mel Gibson is worth more money than AC/DC, but that doesn't. How much did The Passion of the Christ make versus Back in Black? Let's put it that way. Back in Black album versus Passion of the Christ. Let's go. Somebody look it up. Let's get the answer. Thank you, Jaron. No, I know. Yeah, the label and stuff. Mel Gibson owns the production company. Oh, yeah. Good point, Jaime. AC/DC doesn't own the label. That's a good point. Wow. Yeah, good point. Can we get that one? One more research before we get out of here? Which one's bigger, Back in Black or Passion of the Christ? And if you have to, do the album sales, because like AC/DC, Back in Black sold like 100 million albums or something, right? Inflation, yeah, and studio prices, yeah. Yeah. Let's see it, guys. Somebody want to do it? Dying, I know. Yeah, Bon Scott dying is controversial, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to act like that's not controversial. I get that. I'm saying as a band member, like as a band though, they never really did anything that made people hate them. Isn't that awesome? Go them. And Bon drank too much. If Bon was alive, they would have been controversial. Let's get real, right? If Bon would not have died, AC/DC probably would have had way controversies. Okay, 50 million units sold of Back in Black. So you could argue, like in today's money, And how much did the Passion of the Christ make? Like somewhere near $1 billion, probably. Can somebody give me the math? Jaron says 50 million Back in Black. Dude, Heavy D just showed up, dude. Heavy D with a $100 super chat. Bro, W's. Antidote, Heavy D. Heavy, dude, we're about to head out of here, man, but you're the best, dude. Dude. Thank you, Heavy D. I love you, man. And that's on top of what he did earlier in the members only section. Thank you, Heavy. We've been, we're heading out because we're just saying what's the biggest export from Australia? Right? Can't cancel AC/DC. Yeah, they're too great. Okay, $620 million box office. $620 million. The Passion of the Christ made $612 million. $612 million on the Passion of the Christ. Thank you, Heavy D. And AC/DC Back in Black sold 50 million units. That's probably really close. I don't know, man. If they sold them for $10 a piece, man. And that doesn't count the DVDs. Dude, AC/DC might have them beat, dude. 50 million if they sold them for $10 a piece, which it was probably more than $10. AC/DC might have won that, dude. Price is different. I think AC/DC takes it. So do I, dude. 50 million albums. And it's not $10, dude, because it'd be more than that, right? With inflation, it would have been like $10 always. Like I would guess Back in Black, maybe like $20, right? So like 50 million times 20, dude. That's like $1 billion. Yeah, and digital sales, but nobody cares about that because that barely does anything. But we're not talking about concerts. I'm just saying, what's Australia's biggest export as like one individual creation, right? And it honestly, you know what it might also be, guys? You know what the other thing I forgot about, guys? Holy cow. Something I promote all the time. Again, thank you, Heavy D, for the $100. Heavy D is a true legend. We can't forget. Dennis Parker, we love you, man. Something I mention all the time. If you guys have not seen the movie The Secret, it's a book, but it's also a movie. You need to buy the movie The Secret. I'm not joking. It'll change your life. It's about the power of positivity and positive attraction. Go buy it. I don't care how much you got to spend or whatever you got to do. It will change your life. I'm not joking, dude. The Secret. That's from Australia. That lady's from Australia, the lady that wrote that, she's worth like $200 million. So that's one of the biggest things to ever come out of Australia as well. The Secret, dude. It's awesome. Go buy it. Every day, if you're British. Every day. Yeah, we're not talking about AC/DC tours, though. We're just talking about one item. The one single most biggest export from Australia. You could probably ask AI that. I think Back in Black takes it, guys. 612 million from Passion of the Christ. And AC/DC Back in Black sold 50 million units. And I would guess that was probably sold at like somewhere around $20 probably, right? Give or take. Maybe. If it's $10, then it loses. But that's just box office, right? So there's like, it's very close. But I will say AC/DC is the best export. Like Mel Gibson in The Passion, that's great or whatever. Mel Gibson's like, you know, other than his racist weird crap, is like a full-blown legend in every way, right? No question, right? Genius, legend, has problems. They all do. He's just like Kanye. Him and Kanye would probably get along. Him and Kanye are the same guy. Him and Kanye West are probably hanging out, dude. Him and Kanye West have the same thoughts and feelings about everything. But AC/DC, dude, Australia's greatest resource. Anyways, in my opinion, and I'll argue it's not even an opinion, it's a fact. That's right. That's right. AC/DC for the win. Angus Young. Angus. 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 A very interesting conversation, isn't it? I'm sure they talk about that more in Australia than they would here, but here we go, guys. Mel Gibson versus AC/DC. Who's the biggest thing? And there's probably something I don't know about that is bigger. Like I said, The Secret. Go look up the movie The Secret right now. I'm not joking. Go buy it. It's very important. You think I'm joking? I'm not. It's very important. It's like it could change your life, dude. The power of positivity. It's a documentary. It's not a movie. It's just like the most inspirational thing ever. Thank you, Heavy D. Thank you, Antidote. Antidote. Guys, you guys know how much money was made this episode. I am unbelievably thankful. I can't thank you enough, and I could not possibly do anything to make up for that other than work hard and try to make this place as big as possible, okay? So go join my Discord. You guys are legends. Today we got 500, over 500, almost 600 subscribers today. We legitimately almost got 600 subs today. And in the past 28 days, we've only gotten 2,500 subs, so it was a very bad 28 days. We almost did more than that in the single day, so we're back in business, dude. 44,000 views in 2 hours this afternoon. We got 37,500 views right now, but it took 4 hours. Still, though. We're back in business, guys. That's almost 100,000 views on a Friday. We are running the game. Thank you so much for supporting me, guys. It's a dream. I love this dream. Thank you to Thomas Johnston, Heavy D, Dennis Parker, Antidote, the Antidote. You are a legend, Antidote. Thank you, Annie. And Annie Grace, you're beautiful. You get a shout out too. And here we go. I'm going to read all the super chats. Heavy D with that 100 at the end. Cherry on top. Heavy. You're the best. I love having you around, dude. I love it. I love it. Popping in and out. Jaime Camp became a member for 3 more months. I don't know if I mentioned that. Jaime Camp brought 3 more months to the nightclub. General Jake. The Antidote just throwing down tons. Unsaid Flounder throwing down. The Antidote just changing the game. Mattias, you threw down huge, dude. 40 gifted memberships, guys, from Mattias. Almost an all-time record. Thomas Anonymous has a 60. He gave one time. But very close. Thank you. Mattias, you're a legend, dude. That was insane. From Argentina. Man, that's so much money in Argentina. So thank you. Thank you, Mattias. Wow, guys. Unbelievable night. What a day. Friday, the greatest day ever, dude. This is the best day it's been in at least a month, guys. Other than what Thomas Johnson by himself has done on his own. He's crazy with that. I love him. Thank you. Thomas Anonymous is here. We love Thomas Anonymous, one of the bigger people. Kirk Burning. We'll always shout out Kirk Burning, Gentle Jake, Bob 2019. The Antidote just throwing down. There's this guy from, I don't even know what country. Some Asian country with a 100. Thank you for that. 100 yen. I bet that, that's awesome for them. All right. Annie Grace from Australia, which is the Anti-Grace. You're the Anti-Grace? That's not good. I didn't even think about it that way. Anti-Grace, not good. Annie Grace. Beautiful, unbelievably beautiful Australian babe. Literally, when you define babe, right? Because usually, honestly, guys, right? When you think of the word babe, like we joke about that a lot, right? Realistically, though, like the traditional thing is like a blonde bombshell chick, right? When you think of babe, Annie Grace in Australia is a babe, dude. Like Barbie babe, dude. She really is like the definition of like beach babe Australian. It's kind of awesome. Senqui. Thank you, Senqui. Dennis Rice. Thomas Johnson. Synaptic. Regal Sandwich. And Kev. And Travis and David Holcomb with the nightclub memberships. Thank you, guys. Insane. I'm exhausted, guys. I've done, that's 8 hours of streaming today. For those keeping track. This is a 4-hour show. We did a 2-hour nightclub meeting where I walked around and talked outside. And then we did a 2-hour show earlier today. Exhausting day, but here's the thing. It was so worth it. Yes, you work hard, guys. And I know everybody's putting in 8-hour days, so they're like, that's not a big deal. But it's like, it's a different sort of energy, okay? Right? It's a different kind of energy. And I know that maybe it's not to some of you. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You guys work hard, and I love you for that. Join my Discord, okay? Oh, okay. Here's an interesting. Donovan says, actually, machine and computers are the main export from Australia. Yeah, I mean, Australian goods and stuff, yes. We're not talking about like that, but yeah, you're right. I'm talking about entertainment and like impact as far as like an idea, right? And it's either Mel Gibson, AC/DC, or the book or movie The Secret. And the lady that wrote The Secret is worth like $200 million. But AC/DC is the winner, dude. No, you're right, though. That's right, yeah. But you're right, yeah. But it's probably Mel Gibson in The Passion of the Christ, really. And then that doesn't include Mad Max, right? So Mad Max and Passion of the Christ, and then you could say Braveheart, right? And like, he probably demolishes AC/DC. But then again, we're just talking Back in Black, right? So AC/DC's entire catalog and tour and merchandise versus Mel Gibson head to head. Wouldn't that be crazy to calculate? Australians have probably done it. Who's made more money? Mel Gibson's entire career and every bit of it sales, or AC/DC's entire career of tour sales, merchandise, and album sales versus Mel Gibson's DVDs? And Mel Gibson has a huge career, dude. Like Signs, the movie Signs, the movie, Mad Max, Passion of the Christ, Braveheart. He's got a huge thing, but so does AC/DC, right? Every album's huge. It's kind of crazy. Shout out to Australia. I love Australia. All right. Throw another shrimp on your Barbie, all right? Thank you, Heavy D. Awesome Annie from now on. That's right. Antidote, one of the coolest names you've ever heard. Thanks, guys. Annie, thank you, Annie. Yeah, Heavy D's right. Annie Grace is my hero. Awesome super chat, unreal. You're the goods. Because even if you get 50 cents, this guy deserves it and works his butt off for our entertainment. Thank you, man. And that's true. Not everybody. You don't have to get, like I said, if all 58,000 of you, even if you just gave me $1, right? But YouTube takes 30%, and even $1 though, right? Like that person that gave yen, 100 yen, like in their country, like that person that gave me Argentinian money, by the way, gave me $50 worth of Argentina money and 40 subs, gifted subs. That is amazing. Okay, that is insane. Like that, dude, in Argentina. That's crazy, right? So thank you. And people that give yen, like any amount, man, I love that. And if you can't give and you're like struggling, it's fine, okay? Because other people make up for it. People like Heavy D. So I'm just unbelievably thankful. Thank you, Antidote. We're going to name the episode after you, okay? Like, that's awesome. The Antidote. Legend. Thank you over there, Breezy, on Yeah, AC/DC throws it down. I love AC/DC. AC/DC is my favorite thing coming out of Australia. I don't care. Over Mel Gibson, for sure. I love The Secret also, though. Go look, buy The Secret, watch it. I swear, it will change your life. It is the best. It's not what you think it is, I guarantee it. 40,000 hearts on TikTok. Love AC/DC, 9,700 views. 38,000 views on YouTube. Thank you, Heavy D. Thank you, Annie, Dote. All of you wonderful people. It's insane. Oh, man. If I could have told myself like years ago that this is how this life would be, dude, I can't even. I wish I could have. I was streaming years ago. I was streaming like 5-6 years ago trying to do this. I've been trying to do this for many years, but like, man, oh man. I just can't believe what it's become. So thank you all. All right, I'm going to go. 3 a.m. It's 3:04. Thank you, Breezy. Thank you, Megan, over there on TikTok. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Donovan, for the gift. Love that. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. 731 thumbs up, guys. We almost got 1,000 thumbs up. We haven't done that in a while, guys. Yes, we're back in the game. I want to win forever, guys. Let's keep growing and going and going and going, all right? All right, I'm going to head out. Thanks again, the Cyberpunk King. Oh, yeah. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon, or at least that's the plan. I usually plan it, but then sometimes, I don't know. I went real hard today. That's the problem, is if I go too hard, I have a hard time getting in the rhythm. I plan to do tomorrow afternoon, sometime in 12 hours from now, hopefully. So 3. But join the Discord. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. Join the Discord, all right, guys? Confetti cannons all the way, yeah. Thanks, TikTok. Join my Discord. The link's posted in the chat probably, but also under my YouTube posts. You can also find it on my Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, and my Facebook. But post it on my YouTube comment section or YouTube post section, the Discord. Join it. People seem to love it. I'm lucky to have a community. Love you guys. Positive. Win. Show me your dogs and cats on the Discord. Do it now. All right? Love you guys. Shout out to Australia. Shout out to all the Annies. My sister's named Annie. Shout out to all the Annies in the world. All right? See you guys later. Oh, yeah. Love it. 600 subs in a single day. We're back. A million, billion. Let's get 100,000. Love you guys. Oh, yeah.